na yensai Emma Match live. Our Oyerepa Radio, also on Oyerepa TV. It's time for the weekend's edition of today's sports. Yatrasi Sabri, sorry, it's 10 a.m. Sorry, Yapeno. Na Jumedia Woho Eba Abetwaso Edi Amamo. As usual, Baba Isa, the sports lawyer. Enche Edian Ebeko Amanone. Na Yakoshe and Samoa, a free Amanoneba and Ne Anopeyi. Also, weekend dimu. A good year to me, Akosu Ninano. Baba Isa Edimon Samano Edi Eba. Right after that, na Yababa Shedi A2 Ewo Efie. Na Baba, boko there.
Nyamiadum of maybe I fine.
Yes.
Someone's wrong here.
Oh, Nyamiadum. Not me there ye.
Oh, yes. Sir, Macassa, media. Friday, I bet Saturday now. And I'm try rest a lot.
Yes.
I am not able to Saturday now. Around 9, Namada. So, by 3 a.m. now, sorry, near prepare for the show. So, a Fridays, Ayana, who could do fear, you need to rest and come and serve your viewers and listeners very well. So, Yaba Banoneba, Banoneba. Someone's on here, and vast day, Monse, and Ramofa. When we can use 2 I am here.
Lumba bese me bremo if you do that me sorry bese no na no kofu the weekend na yakra
oh van dey hu hia
oh yeah would you pressure na tia masa be
content
enra enkofo so e ba action
ohwe social media at me enra man for ji o mani o enra na ni je o town enra na kuma se de enra na kuma se de
han she dan no so be brinti answer yi bi na ja
yes ya juma crowd there because of stress inti so unya bibisa now they arrest kakra stress no so inti unya bibisa now they arrest kakra so it was fine it was fine
well you rum kakra na minim so we make answer for the first time wa Ruby na maru media too say pressure dey bia ba so
yes I see pressure on so or compare on and Postecoglou and also he faces a bigger pressure than Postecoglou because Manchester United a bigger club compared to Tottenham Hotspur. And Postecoglou no pressure on so no Amorim dey no sondo because on dey no a bigger club compared to Tottenham Hotspur.
We share Premier League no a we table no for now. Liverpool between Liverpool and Chelsea muwa between Liverpool and City muwa. Team obi any do mo so no Arsenal. Prano everything.
Sir we came on the two just say Arsenal training grounds no Kai Havertz akwa kupra. Nti say no omo forward no Gabriel Martinelli pra Gabriel Jesus pra and afi Kai Havertz akoka ho and Mikel Arteta enra in the press conference and I'll say a big blow Emma Arsenal say player ya can answer me what me a product Kai Havertz.
Okay. Na tell us story we over ya
Professor Asevenga
chire prayer bia since so coach ye nyina be se enne what tie chira wo hwe ball no we number 1 player ben what can I say me
or say Mo Salah is his number 1 player in the world omo din komo and ombusa ne say imprempren wo hwe league na ekoso no wo hwe niema Europe man for bo Mbappe din man for bo Kevin De Bruyne din wo call major European leagues na why no best player and also on come major European leagues cra we are singing as say the best player Mohamed Salah Gali reason they say or say in longevity our Liverpool still season be prove say or one of the best players we are say consistency and a man eka say or number 1 we are say
Pep Guardiola admit said ne on Newcastle
yes or say be 12 game we obo players bia say come Newcastle United about so o chem say so Alexander Isak Niemona Oyena it tells you only no kwakoba differently you fair test and then some Pep they are to
Sikandia Tawa now the Ayadi, Arab for no, Omugusudi, Vinicius.
I Vinicius and Semno. On say last week Champions League. Omubusa Don Carlo Ancelotti on Vini. Oyomano se boy in Yanadre. So beko bebia. Enra the press conference ahead of Osasuna game. Ombusano. And I say wabre debiana or Saudi Onyano. Ntenu moya enra odi etuga eho.
Rivaldo Ashe Basankombi.
Also, Tepe Barca to win treble, winning the Champions League, winning the La Liga, and winning the Spanish Copa del Rey. And Rivaldo, former player for Barca, and so Tepe set Barca about winning some trophies. Me saying, you know,
semi-final draw. Copa del Rey. Article to say.
Minim Spanish clubs no now. I say, I'm 10 against Real Madrid and. Henrik Cerezo, or President Emma Atletico de Madrid, don't say they want to play in the final and Oyerepa Madrid derby. Now I say Real Madrid. No, Barcelona a threat to Atletico de Madrid in winning the Spanish Copa del Rey. Until I say I'm going to get Copa del Rey. No, it means Osasuna, Bilbao, and a derby. Real Madrid, a at the Etia Real Sociedad. Real Madrid bebo ede etia Real Sociedad na Atletico de Madrid and Barcelona etimi abo.
My team needs a lot of improvement.
Oh yes, I'll say young come obi ntimi say Serie A no Napoli betimi agya ade omu hia improvement. They have to improve. Na owi na so I will say mama from fan show mutrim say Napoli aje league na wie. He say Napoli any the best squad in Serie A. Nya Napoli and the best squad in Serie A. Antonio Conte manager and a day in semi atudwa.
Xabi Alonso akasa area fa Bayern.
On say weekend a big game in Germany. Either say Leverkusen ebe close the gap between on a Bayern Munich and I say Bayern Munich best and the gap between on a Leverkusen and no and Xabi Alonso or say Bayern Munich battle won't decide Bundesliga title and the game on and decide they say Bayern sha on AJ League, you know, and a Leverkusen sha or no and a AJ League, you know.
Mama Kakrebi na yemrefie on Monaco.
Of Monaco manager Eddie Huta and I say on the Europe CCA or Petimsa or Muja or Monaswa Untimi Paris Saint-Germain in film Paris Saint-Germain but they are Champions League and no Eddie Huta of a medium come on our major European leagues from French League and Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League. You the fixers about two of them. Not ya share say the stories no ha voice saudo of our ene our monone a packed papa.
So this and many more and a free sports lawyer baba isaho eba enchakra. Yeba enkosi se pole ye betumi abasone de upo wumpo and some de wo from animal and of course yeba modern fe yet to me edi ho enkomo nyame admo a echena se yetinkomu a na watweda no eba so ewo Heroes Park yebehwe arrangements a efri kotoko ase ye eba and asam to wa nyawa na o show hun crying o sa dofo and e be show hun crying into from Ghana Football Association GACA minister Washe Ashanti region and of course Nura Nache say Eyadia Sports Recreation Minister Honorable Kofi Adams and so ewa ha and somewhere Oshia Kotoko wa sure mono yababa na yaba behwe ho ensem nana akosi apenkra IMC chairman ono so akasa se teams ne bre yanka nokre se asankofo ni hwe ho ye ne akofa adwuma to ho so ne yankrofo ma eye adwuma na ball ba ko bebo awie ne betitewa na aka fia bi kura wa areho to na bo wahia ye ne a masade wei enyew asemhia ye beka ho sam ede atrew and what you call so pimso abkasa ede afa yes Francis Yao Frimpon Pole ni wo no ho ye baba na ya ba behwe ho ensem nhyiamude bi atima koso enura na enka wo say e between Ghana Football Association and Ghana Police Service ye behwe enhyehyaya amode ato ho kosi say ye football no ebe bounce back udwane live ewo social handles na baba fama no mame na
Oyerepa live on say Oyerepa Promise Broadcasting Limited social media no a community fufra and now bear we are singing a build it together. One Oyerepa live show that was here. Oyerepa live show no enter ho. Oyerepa radio show no that ho. Oyerepa and Promise Sports. Oyerepa and Promise Sports. I want to show no enter ho. Nti avenues be river and pay only nyina ebe kan bom na ya show no together.
Me da say sports lawyer baba isa ene ye nyi Black Queens in film ye won sam kakra wa ha and also ye de ebe fa
so appointing new coach.
Yes and now am feeling no kama
na utie Krora open so asem no kan no osi Kofi go and find a good technical team na unko blasters nyina mu de dum go ase ebre dodo ha no me tie voice na so what nsem na
ensem e wo efficacy mu no na so uniform
na so form o se Ghana for any nje ye sha Kofi nyina haye ai nti o se na no kra mu koye ma anya de ye sha nyina ya na haye se na kuma blaster ho no wosoro o se blasters lusu a ya no twa ono kra ha no oh keto kraku nti media me say Kofi Adams His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointment away nya de was a prove chairman for so bit my year adwuma no ayaye ni ye Kofi Adams because na adwuma no eso because your football they say esagatanum Ghana football no esagatanum and womo do musika te clubs ofeno na metie opini ba ko bia owo team me person me bondin and otie nsem na omo kana it has gotten to a time omo do musika at clubs no omo be kasa de acha omo lead teams no over wo ya fa adwuma na president na at club no adni sika tua wo ka wo na what club no the last 10 years buza won say the last 10 years at Kroma club be pan ti Kroma wa make profit club bia ni Kroma or say ya bo 2023 2024 season we manya profit of
for you know come na CEOs for na me e convince wo
and make say and of make say club president for no club president for no o dey man for club in example asemi ba won say Betem United for o ma ya de ba kotoko candle night for Polino almost a candle night. So what tell Lord Zico assembly obeka and they fast we're careful because Agama are closer to his team. Or closer to his team, or near a cost team no. Entina Agama or the player up bia, Hobos or Yer no Bobiano atono, on a business store, no atono. No, a cana obono, not or the Enyesi can film. Chromati. Your match day revenue, your commercial revenue, and your player sales, and near we in the Sikabre clubs no. But I won't say get to Kroma, and yes, sir, Betem United for any other smaller clubs, Nibia, on players, Aqua Bruce, and yes, sir, player sales money of our match day revenue, Munyabi, Nakotokoneba Ukrum, and I has never Ukruma, Unyabi. Afe commercial revenue no kabusa won say companies say Okroman offer omo ready say omo do musika be Ghana Premier League no a support clubs na no league na e bono league na e bono e kwatre kwa Premier League bibia na so munya ni ye ansa na makobo league no offer omo league na say at least bit ma kwa commentary obenya advert dia to so yenso benya de offer de entire na ani abre say Kroma yeti say football no go adwuma be na yenso be yansu adwuma no yeah stakeholders nti dem kan say wo mo ya form adwuma boso me tu omo ka no omo kasa omo ndwen club owners no omo do musika eye club no omo ndwen omo ofa
but I say sports lawyer baba isa 713 on the dot. Young Ewa Manone.
Enti Adum Foro Adum Minomiano Anopai is 714. So the boss player Akarononti and Sanson Yekunko phone crossna Anopai and Samoa Edi Adentechen Samoa Anopai Ebum Fumpa Onko phone crossno Yadhonsem Atu and in Samano Dorson Nebum de Disafata Se Anopai Oche Na Utie and Yati Emma Wakitikitimam Polibi and Oma Akensio Yanom Akabuno Plan Anopai Yatu Wasi Atrano Emra Ya confirm Emrunina Ama was shown here live our Facebook pages also one Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa and Promise Sports on Facebook no say na wa comment me ba na ofatuno boase akenkan na ama sadia se ene sadia efata enano pay abusuam yebesa se afi major European leagues nom na yeba na your stories odo etimi atoa so anopay French League An home and yeshen sana say eti afi unim say match day 22 na enra breast sifem amfa amushem yonum ama oxe eshem yonum ene Olympic Dramase 4 p.m. Ambabom Saint Etienne Orange Velodrome now for 6 p.m. Monaco and Nantes at the Abosom our Star Louis Day Monaco Cromo Toulouse Betafie our Stadium de Toulouse now on it Paris Saint-Germain at the Abosom way ene match Saudua Etoja Ochna Montpellier Betafie on the Olympic Lyon 2 p.m. at the Abosom Lens Betafie now on it Strasbourg at the Abani Rams Abo Angus Le Havre Betafie now on it Nice at the Abani Rene Abo Lee our Ransom Park Ochna and a Sagemum at Tofema Yato some Ejo and an pay say and a table no SETM after match day 21 our French League Anum a Paris Saint-Germain and a LED 53 points plus of 38 goals Olympic Dramase atoso mienum 43 points plus of 20 goals Nice atoso miensam 37 points plus of 15 goals Monaco atoso 9 37 points plus of 9 goals Lille atoso enum our 35 points plus of 12 goals Olympic Lyon atoso ensiam 33 points plus of 10 goals and at Lens atoso enso 33 points plus of 5 goals and pay yere san 78 was say and a top scorers no esi atia Usman Dembele esen form na wafano and no dini bruta onu se kan ema Paris Saint-Germain 16 goals and on some ultimate Mason Greenwood atoso mienum our Olympic Dramase and also abonomo dance 13 goals Jonathan David our Lille was 12 goals yam from to anim se ofiwa yebenya Bakola onom ase 11 goals min from to anim se wemum and Amaranta omility goalkeeper our French League Anum yanko Bundesliga num yawo match day 22 our Bundesliga num and no bianim se Osborg form etrafie day Leipzig Belki at the ayomu so game no bana we ya our WWK Arena na Osborg etifie and RB Leipzig about Nendel yere to anim se Stuttgart about Wolfsburg and then our HNP Arena our Stuttgart Chrome Union Berlin about Borussia Mönchengladbach fear boom etrafie our Vonovia Stadion and Borussia Dortmund and at the Elba St. Pauli and Freiburg at the Bosom by all for Leverkusen our Bay Arena 5:30 I'm gonna Bayern Munich and at the Bosom Nanko Pomboa Abusiam Ottenham Werder Bremen and Hoffenheim at the Boso our Versailles Stadion Bremen Kromo now for Anton Frankfurt and Hostel Kiel at the Boso Heltenheim and Mainz 05 Bomb of Vote Arena way and matches Nanko Pombo Ottenham at Toffem say and Okoko table na esi etie mere to anim sa Bayern Munich and Abusiam Immunity table no na after match day 21 Bayern Munich our 54 points plus of 46 goals. Leverkusen atoso mmienum 46 points plus of 22 goals. Eintracht Frankfurt atoso miensam one more 39 points plus of 18 goals. RB Leipzig atoso and 9 one more 36 points plus of 7 goals. Stuttgart atoso enum one more 35 points plus of 18 goals. Freiburg atoso ensia one more 33 points minus of 8 goals and a minus of 5 and so atoso amatoso and so with 32 points plus of 9 goals and play you're doing some amawo now in the Bundesliga why more and I said more goals our Bundesliga num merituarim sa Hurricane Siakai Emma Bayern Munich on LED 21 goals and Hurricane etum as a now player Emma Manchester City former player and transfer for 15 goals and Oma Mamusaya and Sampo and a free team num Patrick Schick our Leverkusen 14 goals and a Patrick Schick etum as a and what you be thrown off a Yako Serie A num match day 25 our Serie A num say and I want some a see and play on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM show me live our Facebook page also Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook now Meritu and some match day 25 and Bologna at the fear our Stadio Renato da Ara of Samian Sam Torino at the Academy na aya mementa matches way and El Toto our Serie A num Atalanta Bergamo Atlante our Jewish Stadium Bergamo Como on a Cagliari and the Iboso Nafe Lazio and Napoli at the Abani our Stadio Olimpico Roma Como AC Milan at Sofia our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza our Milano on a Heras Verona and the Iboso way and matches Ottenham in Serie A Fiorentina at Sofia our Stadio Antonio Franti now for Firenze Como on a Como at the Abosom na Lecce about Monza our U Power Stadium Monza Como 2 p.m. Ottenham na match nam at the Atofem Udine Betanfie our Blue Energy Stadium Udine na on Empoli at the Abrani Parma AS Roma and at the Abosom our Stadio Ennio Tardini our Parma Como Juventus about Alliance Stadium on Inter Milan and at the Abosom 7:45 p.m. Ottenham now for Monday night football yana Genoa Ottenham our Stadio Comuni League Ferraris on Venezia and at the Abosom say and at table the see our Serie A after match day 24 after match day 24 no Napoli and LED 55 points plus of 22 goals Inter Milan atoso mienum 54 points plus of 35 goals Atlanta atoso miensa with 50 points plus of 28 goals Lazio atoso enai 45 points plus of 13 goals Juventus atoso enum with 43 points plus of 20 goals Fiorentina atoso ensia 42 points plus of 16 goals and AC Milan atoso enso about 23 matches with 38 points plus of 11 goals Yarasan Semino Ejo and ano pay say and a top scorers no esi etia na ocho Serie A na to say Ayamochiro Chagi our Atalanta 20 goals and was say Moiskin our Fiorentina 15 goals Marcos Thuram Inter Milan 13 goals Abdimola Lukman Atalanta Bergamo 10 goals and afe Oko Castellanos Nasuya Lazio 9 goals and an ensa etim asem na abusia Romelu, Lukaku, Minama, Bolingoli Boli, Ashe 9 goals, Osiakai, Emma Napoli, and Lautaro Martinez, our Inter Milan, and also Ashe 9 goals, and pay Yarasan 7 at 1 10 so Yabafi Serie A, Nafe, Yako Spanish Premier Division, Santander, La Liga, a match day 24 in a Spanish Premier Division, Santander, na Abusiam, Anwa, Girona, Etrafie, our Estadi. Luigi Municipal di Montrevi Oshabakum Emma Getafe Abon Eka Mienum na Merituanim se ene eye mementa games way totam ewo La Liga num eye Liganis amani Deportivo Alaves ana ati abosom ewo Estadio Municipal di Butaki eye Pablo Gonzalez ana ejamo as center referee 1 p.m. ana game num etofem Osasuna ani Real Madrid ati eboso ewo Estadio Al Sada eye Pamplona ana game num etota eye Jose Munuera ana center referee Atletico di Madrid and Celta Vigo at the Ebosom our Real Ed Metropolitano Juan Martinez and a center referee now for 8 p.m. in Villarreal on Valencia at the Ebosom our Estadio de la Ceramica and Richardo Bogus Bengotia and a Ejamo as center referee now for Nyankupobo Dachna games no at me Atuaso Espanol and the Athletic Club Bilbao at the Ebosom our RCDE Stadium na Richardo di Bogus center referee Valladolid and Sevilla abom our Estado Municipal Jose Zoroya Javier Abarora center referee Real Mallorca and Las Palmas ebo Estadio Mallorca Miguel Ortiz center referee now for Rebetis and Real Sociedad at the abosom our Estadio Benito Villamarin our Sevilla Cromo Jesus Gil Manzano and a center Rafinafe Monday night football Abusam Yenya FC Barcelona in the La Liga on the Rayo Volcano and a Albany our Estadi Olympic Luis Companies Mario Marrero and a Ejamo as center referee after match day 23 say and La Liga table esi etie emrantia amabua na amutim saudo etimi apomode in the Spanish Premier Division Santander Real Madrid and LED the La Liga table na Madrid 50 points plus of 29 goals Atletico di Madrid atoso mienum 49 points plus of 23 goals FC Barcelona atoso miensam 48 points plus of 39 goals Athletic Club Bilbao atoso 9 with 44 points plus of 16 goals Villarreal atoso enum 40 points plus of 12 goals and Rayo Volcano atoso ensia 35 points plus of 3 goals Real Sociedad atoso enso 31 points only go bia Girona atoso enwotwe mo awo 31 points minus of 1 goal only say amabo match day 24 and Osasuna atoso enkro 31 points minus of 4 goals and Real Mallorca atoso edu no our 31 points minus of 9 goals ya don't sem ejo and no play now in tantam so yanhwe pichichi no ya ka pichichi na say top scorers of the Spanish Premier Division Santander Robert Lewandowski and early 19 goals and was Kylian Mbappe Lotin our Real Madrid as 16 goals Rafinha Barca 13 goals Antibu Damel our Osasuna Pamplona Forum 12 goals and on Nensa etime aka and pay yere sansemina ejaw I was sure so and 10 times yanhwe English Premier League match Saudua over the weekend etota our match day 25 no na say a good day ni femka and then our English Premier League no enra and Chelsea forum abusua omsa koyama day ni piem enra ehye sa to so our the American Express Community Stadium enra Brighton Samian Sam Chelsea Anthony Mitoma go Yankuba Minte what and also about 2 goals Emma Brighton team na and a pay yes Samina and then your Leicester City Ken Power Stadium early kickoff 12:30 Amene Arsenal and a day able to Samuel Barrett a center referee sa games no a Aston Villa is Swiss Town our Villa Park Robert Jones a center referee our Birmingham Cromwell now for Fulham Atamfie our Craven Cottage on name Nottingham Forest and a day Ebosu Thomas Broma center referee London Cromwell Nafe Manchester City and Newcastle United at the Abani our Etihad Stadium Manchester Cromwell and a game ebetim atoda Andy Manley center referee Southampton and AFC Bournemouth and at the Ebosu our St Mary's Stadium na Gerard Gillett center referee and Southampton na West Ham United ebetim fe our London Stadium London Cromwell na on Brentford at the Aboso Darren England and Ejamo as center referee ya don sem atu anim and no pay nyankopon bo ochenam games beto so na ene Crystal Palace about Everton the Sears Park, London Cromwell, Anthony Taylor, and a center referee Nafe, Yankupobwa, Ochinam, Liverpool, our Anfield, Amone, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and a Airbus Simon Hooper, a center referee Tottenham Spurs, and Manchester United, our Tottenham Spurs Stadium in London, Peter Banks, a center referee, a match day 25 of the English Premier League, and a Donsam, Atuanim, and Anna Pay, and 10 times young concussion table said the and then I pay Liverpool nearly 57 points plus of 35 goals. Arsenal at also I have 50 points plus of 27 goals. Nottingham Forest at also Sam with 47 points plus of 13 goals. Chelsea at also a 9 with 43 points plus of 16 goals. Manchester City at also a 41 points plus of 13 goals. After Newcastle United at also Asia 41 points plus of 13 goals. AFC Bournemouth at also and so with 40 points. And after Aston Villa at also and 37 points. Fulham at also and Crow 36 points. And on Brighton and I'm a Renee and I'm a commanding power. Nice Ukomwa and now win at me Abwa. I'm an anime koye at Mama Yansha said their top scorers at our English Premier League na Muhammad Salah Gali, the Egyptian king, and LED, the English Premier League goal king chart. No, I have 22 goals, and was Alan Haaland, Esiakai, Emma Manchester City, and also a Boroma Day, I said 19 goals. Alexander Isak, our Newcastle United, 17 goals. Chris Wood, our Nottingham Forest, 17 goals. Brian Mbemo, our Brentford, 14 goals. Cole Palmer, our Chelsea, 14 goals. And a Justin Clivett, our Bournemouth, and also I said 11 goals. And I play yes, something that live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now I'm play I will show you live. Our Facebook page is also Oyerepa Radio. Oyerepa live on Facebook. Oyerepa Radio. Oyerepa live on Facebook. Also, na wa comment me ba na Clementino the darling boy. Atunwase akinkanina. Ama said ya say and it said ya efata and no pay. Ya to so at the F Spain na ano pay. Ya response stories nina. Atwaso ama detenium Bansa. E training inti Spanish stories on pay. Ya say at the F Bansa so yeah. Bansa Fonum training on Monday night and Ambabo La Liga match day 25 na Oko Arsenal so yeah Abusham in the summer, Bia, Benjamin Sesko, about around 83 million pounds credit, sir, we are ready. Sanka Benjamin Sesko, about and Combetia at the Amana Demeti and pay items FC Barcelona. Almost say, almost musica Samno, ye, Sesika Samu to ya, Nanko Pobwa in the summer transfer window. Benjamin Sesko, I was saying, Amontinaba, Robert Lewandowski, Koto General, and Muya. Into us, I'm probably a man of a and a reporter. Eka Mensa and pay Diego Pablo Simeone. On him said last week, baby, and on the two just the best team in La Liga, AFC Barcelona. Na Enra, or saying a press conference, PM and Central for Ebusan and some now kind as a son, a sansa, legal crowd say Barca, and a best no, a Real Madrid, and a LED, the Spanish Premier Division Santander. And see a Dian Wahu, and I said, Diana Cynthia, okay, Sansami, and I said, Lawyer Kama Santamai, and we are say, Obiantimente, set numbers don't lie. Numbers na Barca for Enya and Motimbona. Barca for Enya no etche. I'm obian say I'm the best team in the La Liga. Atletico de Madrid manager Diego Pablo Simeone asansi sansam studia na Barca ho ena me je anopay Enigo Martinez afi Mobile Juma pa at the Ama FC Barcelona Bobokoro na Barca 4% or almost the contract Emano na contract no Abusiam say Demetri say Barca financial fair play I want some no Omunya miti bibia Erisikasam I dene at the Ama say me I stand Inigo Martinez miwa Paul Kubasi nom I stand or Yakoda Omo Tite wono afe o Galvin Omina Stentis Deco at the Atuja say place a biwa. I was Omen and Tentem, especially La Masia Plaza. Omina Quena buy a contract no as security account no. I was over to be reading now and paying and your sporting director Emma FC Barcelona Deco Nisma or the Atuja and na Anopay na Barcelona and Brazil legend Rivaldo and at the Atuja say I am a crap. No dear, Sir Obusanwa, that to be as a Man City no, and Koye, no Sir Pep Bodola Giant Qua, no Sir Bia Barsano, de Tiani, Asa Econoficono, Quenim Kaka, no to be a Sansanetica Car officer, Barsa Fono, Pep Bodola. Pep a Barca for dia etinka onsamra na amaya jumam ama FC Barcelona eno ayan sama Rivaldo ati atujo ya ansoa eno se 2024-2025 season ya yomi ano de otepi Barca se ombetimi age treble se Barca o hwe manim said the Spanish Super Copa del Rey ombeje afe La Liga no Barca beje na afe Barca asan age Champions League now I'm a completely trouble and not a Rivaldo or say I'm with the good squad to do it. I'm more excellent manager to do it. Now I say okay Hansi Flick and experience our football more now okay Barca players no or individually Robert Lewandowski and experience okay Lamine Yamal and Yamal oh yes Siana or met me at the trouble Rivaldo and I didn't say me Tuka and I'm a pay Midjan Barca so yeah na Sassini and na Deco at the Tuka say ya about 2024-2025 season year na Sassini Fisa or betna why not a sense our experience a manatna not for one I'm a Barca at me ako at the acronym na Atletico de Madrid president Henrik Cerezo and at the Tuka say I don't know where skeka about Barca and Bram Amukabo the Spanish Copa del Rey na ose ono de obeka mo biate say Barca Atletico de Madrid final before the final na Droba J and I said Droba win our Atletico Barca Copa del Rey fixture no wa and abeto so etime age trophy nti papa no has o twitwi eya Madrid na no ya say on Madrid sha want man say no nti de na chese on Madrid kokosia obeje the free nsem eno a question ya busa enne anopay Bayern Munich and Chelsea ejina Atletico de Madrid abuano amo ask about Pablo Barrios a midfielder Emma Atletico de Madrid na Chelsea amanya beresa ombehia Barrios sa amra emma juma emma team sanso and the likes of Leon Goretzka nom omkoto dwenom emu emre enti oko Bayern Munich asua amuso jina pronachi ebom say Atletico de Madrid enomuni nkomo emfa Pablo Barrios na Castillo Lukeba or your player Emma RB Leipzig Lukeba Enra Osha Leipzig game no bia no jirecho o piapa Demeti anopay say Castillo Lukeba store or your options Emma a lot of teams the likes of Madrid, Chelsea, Manchester United na inside details be our Madrid say Nyanko Pobwa summer 2025 Ombeto center back and I say Amonto center back me breaking that down down ama anɔpɛ na memfi Barca so yɛ na memra Real Madrid team no na yɛni nkɔmmɔ anɔpɛ on Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live on Facebook, on your TV, Oyerepa TV, on your radio, Oyerepa 100.7 FM, weekend edition of today's sports. And you're doing some down on pay na show no abusia in confront close on some chafe no and your gusua ya bon command pay de Madrid training grounds and then a course and before some team no a movie from Madrid to Pamplona na amboboano et say ya de two screen so na Real Madrid abusiam minfan to just and ne amone Pamplona mrantenum Osasuna ebebo ewo away Elsada na enum na oko Don Carlo Ancelotti na so ya o se ama prepare ye pa for the game and yema was amuye piano amaye e say game amadwo so aye against Osasuna omuwia na fe game bi o wa amatime adwe ho ono believe say okuta squad obetim dia fight plus the dedicated commitment level elsro na owie ye and omubusa no on the title say and say I did say La Liga no obi back to back or the following season not was say aje and on say share football or share records out to Madrid etim asset record bebe Madrid etim breaking record bebe enti oka amobia etim atesa record no o metim abreaki no amano ayeye na owie sansem no na odi atodwa se ni team no betim kunim eno ayenseba manager no edi atofem na Vicente Moreno ono aye Osasuna manager eno se okobo edi etia one of the top clubs we say na ne boys na adebeboa a concentration and focus I was say concentration level etimi also now for chances be abeba maso no I was say omutimi make good use of the chances eno ayensema Vicente Moreno ati atudam and no play na Don Carlo Ancelotti and now on Vini Junior now say kakra I say how many times and on some for mo person me catch him say Vini Junior ni je our Madrid team no onye na adwen say ofiri Madrid and I say extra I'm tired of that questions and I Don Carlo Ancelotti nisma ati atudwa Dennis Ceballos say about Madrid no fi say season way one of the seasons onya more minutes no nanka bia o hwese level no be kɔ no kra no adile the sense pra ebetininya na abeto tima na difficult to break in the lives of Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Casemiro nom ejejam fifio for the Valverde ho etina eden o say ade bia ono mre ono nso ne mre nie odo club ni ti chance bia ono obenya nom obedilifa ete ama team no Ancelotti on Jude Bellingham. He has the personality and character despite being young player. I say Jude Bellingham, our character, or the personality on the field, or your dirty captain, or sister or bona, coin for so a commanding Filipino on slow player, be a freaky kaba, Uncle Bar, not general, penalty aba, Uncle Bar, not to say, sa character and personality, no, a chesser or your leader, our purchase that to be a captain, and money ye, meeting report to be filmed Monday, that's why yes, and Dema Raul Asensio, I am a convince Don Carlo Ancelotti say massa. Where do you say now go to? Manya Minas Sergio Ramos. Now what it is a matter for center back and crap. In the summer transfer window on Metima call for center back and then insider Ebo play sir I more believe in Raul Asensio and Team Madrid the be better defender bia I was say I'm to upgrade over Raul Asensio. I don't know Rose, I'll come will be at our cancer at your mother for Nam not till Lenny Euro. And I say, Obama could have more. Mio Asensio, Sa Lenny Euro, no munai. Na I could I bet him I just an penning for to be Adrian and Adrian Coben Chrome and they what make say are a good player and I Raul, then some of the tutor and I'm a playing. Kylian Mbappe. I say, oh yeah, Real Madrid player. Unim Swabere. Oh yeah, Real Madrid player. Unim say, oh, my trophy ne. My baba ya dene ya boy and some jamame. Into my brother be Madrid ne San City. De biano supporters na dia. I say, Johnny Woodie. I win. Inti a continuous improvement. So the nano Amuko City. Now Amukoya the unthinkable no sa. And then our Pamplona. I was winning off a Vim. I'm a team out of the Champions League knockout phase playoff second leg against Manchester City. Not born. Obabam no fe yatie the don. Carlo Ancelotti Openino wa preview in the game. Obabam our Osada Pamplona and then and I feel yeah one update on an injury 10 players. The same Nankupomwa Humberto Maritano is a wiki and I'm a catcher on Thursday and I'm a catcher so muddy players ni be a fito na I'm gonna risk Nankupomwa UEFA Champions League return leg against Manchester City Ningamono Don Carlo Ancelotti Echechemu Yansi Oranin Sama Oruchuka.
This is an opportunity to maintain our lead. That is our objective, and it will undoubtedly be a difficult match. The result in our last match was very good, and now we have to confirm this good form. Well, those were a lot of questions. Am I tired of this topic? Yes. Am I worried about this whole matter? No. Do I see Vinicius happy at the club? Yes. And all of us at the club are very happy with him, so I have nothing more to say than what I already said 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is an issue outside of here, really. We don't talk about it, and Vinicius doesn't talk about it here either. I see the same Vinicius as always. I'm very eager to do well, and that shows on the pitch. He demonstrated that in the last match. No, it's not about not wanting to. We are looking for solutions and pressing a bit more. I think we have all understood how important it is to make sacrifices in this team, especially given the quality we have, and we demonstrated that in a big match. Obviously, we need continuity in this regard, and tomorrow's match will be a test for us to show that consistency.
Enti ano aye ansemo Don Carlo Ancelotti at the atudwa game na Yakobo our Pamplona no was say you winning na eche a consistency na fe ochesa against Osasuna a very difficult Vini are you happy that is the story or say Vinicius Junior are you happy with Real Madrid inti here is Spain in some besi ha na an player torso our England on Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, on Oyerepa TV, on your radio, Oyerepa 100.7 FM, and pay or commenting na. Uti go na for your bar, ya tuya second canina. Eti amon said ya say, and it said ya effort and then pay ya do England, Sir Alex Ferguson, a former manager, Emma Manchester United. Now, Sir Alex Ferguson, about returning back to dugouts beam over a decade after retiring from football. Ninga mo say Giuseppe Rossi about fairway game. Na fairway game no abusam Sir Alex Ferguson and on na dim koma obejam bench and afa wakoti the legends are. Yada san sevenom ejaw anopay Manchester United wa and mijra anopay Ruben Amorim de atuja say onom pressure one so no esoten and Postecoglou pressure I want so adan or say and Postecoglou koti smaller club onum okoti big club and big club pressure no ayana eson eten smaller club eno eye Ruben Amorim ninsema oti atudwa Ruben Amorim e dey atudwa se no credit e ba kope okay the financial situation of Manchester United and there was a Manchester United ayen prempre and it's a place ni bi our Manchester United on beton sa place no na fe sasika na mbenya no amde bi aka ho ete am preferred players etime aba Manchester United and no aye Ruben Amorim Eric Ten Hag and I said one player our Manchester United or Jenny Deepa officer emre we no I say otimi deliver Tyrell Malaysia I say onu wo titie our Tyrell Malaysia mu say obetima aye at Manchester United onim say aye Eric Ten Hag ana etena eba Old Trafford abisa for summer 2022 and otena ba spending 15 million pounds ana ete assign Netherlands international from Feyenoord or say titie on mu onim say obedilifa at Manchester United Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher and at the just situation of Tottenham Spurs no and different to Manchester United situation and Postecoglou situation and Ruben Amorim Manchester United gamer 2 teams na ababono Jobeka and say a gamer Manchester United ejna Tottenham Spurs the entire omujna say a number of players our Tottenham Spurs also Manchester United Diano and Yansaba Urana at the Atujababa na fe yatie Ruben Amorim na yatie and some Postecoglou and so at the Atuja ahead of Manchester United Tottenham Spurs and pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio huge fan of it and a manager Ruben Amorim Nisma ati etujosu or your fan kasia Emma Ange Postecoglou or your good manager with a yentino I am a bigger coach I'm coaching a bigger club with a or the two giant run.
I feel, especially because he's a good guy, he's a very good coach. He wants to play football in the right way, and that is for me is a good thing. And we know that again when we choose this kind of profession, there is a lot of good things, but then you have to feel that pressure when you don't win. Yeah, I'm a huge fan on Ange Postecoglou. Of course, I'm from a different culture. I'm Portuguese, and you know all the Portuguese coaches, they can adapt, and I adapt. The simple thing is that I use one system in the moment, because I believe if you work on that system, you can play in different system at the same time. So that is my idea. But we are not winning games, and I understand the connection between me and Ange. We have the same problems. In my opinion, with all due respect, I'm in a bigger club with a bigger pressure, so I understand the connection, and I think it's really important a coach to have to follow his principles.
Enti ano aya Ruben Amorim Nisama ano pay oti Atuja and Postecoglou aya manager Emma Tottenham Spurs Postecoglou and odi some Pia Atuja one injury no update on the injury list afa or say open we are happy without a first week we say wait or performance they say we didn't answer only matter cry we are happy and Postecoglou.
You've been a little bit grumpy, yeah.
Fair enough too.
Yeah.
It's like I've had to do this 3 times a week, sometimes on 0 sleep. Cut me a little bit of slack. I mean, you know, I can't be bubbly and cheery all the time. No, look, I fair to say, I appreciated the fact there wasn't a game this week. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had dinner with my family last night. My boy said, "It seems like you haven't had a game for a while, Dad. You know, it's only been 4 days, but." That's the cycle we've all been in, and not just me, the other coaches. It's certainly, you know, when you're going at it all the time, you do get into this cycle where it does become a bit of a grind, but you know you have to do it. There's no alternative. I can't not do things that I'm responsible for. So having the opportunity of, like I said, even this, not having to front up, you know, 2 or 3 times and kind of answer the same kinds of questions allows you to sort of just take a breath, and yeah, hopefully I'm back to whatever I was before. But
You do feel like a new man.
I'm the same man. I feel like the same man I've always been, and you know, I'm sure that grumpiness will emerge at the appropriate time if it needs.
ɛno ɛyɛ Postecoglou ne nsɛm no pay ɔde atodwa on weekend edition of today's sports a yɛde ho nsɛm ɛma me fi Postecoglou so yɛmekɔ Arsenal na afei yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no pay ɛwɔ Arsenal Kai Havertz pra ɛsɛ wokɔ Arsenal Gabriel Martinelli wɔpra afei Gabriel Jesus wɔpra ɛna afei Kai Havertz yɛka week nim sɛ ɔno nso ɔka injury list no ho ɛna na Mikel Arteta ɔkyɛm sɛ a big blow ɛma Arsenal sɛ Kai Havertz ɛtumi ɛpra a lot ɛna ɔde ɛma tim ne sɛ Arsenal ɛwɔ only Leandro Trossard ɛne Raheem Sterling ɛne academy product Ethan Nwaneri ɛwɔ attack into 3 players and they say aka ɛwɔ Arsenal Mikel Arteta ɛbɛchoose from Raheem Sterling Ethan Nwaneri and afei Leandro Trossard yɛde ho nsɛm ɛto anim ɛna no pɛi na nsɛmtwerɛ fam ɛbusa Mikel Arteta sɛ ɛnneɛma no ɛkɔ doesn't mean sɛ Kai Havertz is ruled out until the end of the season ɔsɛ ɔntimi nkɔmfɛme ɛmfa man central for say Kai Havertz ni season number na we with injury and answer a man we still medical team no gusua o ma assess no na oko Etihad na share ya or your manager Emma Newcastle United Etihad ya tuja say ni striker Alexander Isak na when na wa akoko bidia no tunkosua hwane bon kokɔ no ho ban na debia ene October se June 20 o hwane nyina san kokɔ no so bɔ mo ban mo nyini na o se sa striker no ɔtɔn no sa kokɔ no ɔtɔn no so dem perimfo aka na obi ntɔn na akɔ bi de kwa na mom omo de omo ni issues bia enti Alexander Isak de abetenam na for to so ayadwuma ete ama Newcastle United eno team okɔ Mikel Arteta na so ya ɔse accident adia ato Arsenal fino accident sa Gabriel Martinelli Gabriel Jesus and afi Kai Havertz sa players nyina epra in a season no officer accident namom officer the work on it Bukayo Saka cutting no afi ohwa hero Tomiyasu and also encounter nneema affected team namom mosa other boys in team deliver Emma Arsenal Liverpool manager and slot and also Matthias Cunha on himself in summer and winter transferring to ya recently etwamwi masa nan komono wasoro pa Matthias Cunha eba abaya juma am Liverpool betna Arsenal din and namu bet Chelsea na omudin and namu report to be say and slot a fan of Matthias Cunha of Overhampton Wanderers into that bia say konya no ba amfamram no me juma emfa ematim no say it a big blow na Kai Havertz season no abana wieye ananse emma na wieye yebetie Mikel Arteta emra o church nsem no nyina mu na early kick-off game 12:30 game obo say and a game no okom nsem we no the tuja.
Yeah, so we were having a great camp in Dubai, recharging, training, having some time off and connecting again with nature and a different environment, and then the injury happened in a very unexpected way, certainly. So it's a big blow, obviously, because of the injuries that we have. But fortunately, we've been through a lot this season. We have played without Guy Magalhaes, without Saliba, without Ben White all season, Tomiyasu all season, Calafiori 2 months, Merino 2 months, Martin Odegaard 2 months, Bukayo Saka 3 months, Gabriel Jesus, all of them. So that's it. That's the challenge ahead. Love it and look forward because we are still where we are with all the things that I mentioned on top of playing 4 times with 10 men, blah, blah, blah. So let's see what the team is made of.
Enti Mikel Arteta eze wantmanjili gra utie ne nkomo na wa attribute to injuries as ne nkomo no league no wantimi anja wa attribute failure to win the Premier League to injuries. So also hwa one ocheche mu say omuna great campaign Dubai and Kai Havertz unexpectedly the plano akokokobaye ose afi ye omuwo no ma wo mu saa edubabi William Saliba Eprai, I'm Captain Martin Odegaard, Oprai, and I feel Bukayo Saka, Wapra, Gabriel Martinelli, Apra, Gabriel Jesus, Apra, Alexandro Leandro Trossard, Onuka Dubabio Prai, and the injuries, Afi, and the Arsenal, and the Nam, and the Asma Mikel Arteta, at the Atuka, and then I'm pay Frankie de Jong, only a player, Emma FC Barcelona. Now, when said general transfer window, Chelsea I'm making inquiry about Mark Casanto of Barca. I didn't know now. Demeti Chemse Chelsea bet tempted Frankie de Jong Nankopabwa in the summer. Almost say Barca seek some which situation. One woman I'm tempted Barca. I'm a sabacam midfielder Wesley Fofana. On him say Wesley Fofana. Ever told Joseph for the rest of the season. One year not Wesley Fofana. And to me and Siakai. I'm at Chelsea PM. Chelsea centre back so far injury 3-0 win over Aston Villa after say Otia Bonuso na Okoko Praye was started training. It is expected say about games. I'm at Chelsea Amphibian and Sampo and Abusia season up and we me what Chelsea no I mean from to just say Enzo Maresca say only happy with performance and boys na a day still he needs improvement from his team. We are no Chelsea Hirakino, Demeti Chemse, Enzo Maresca, and one backing. Enzo Maresca, according to Revelation, Mrabaji Chelsea, Jumanom, I catch Chelsea from penning for set way. I say, oh, I feel near Bashi, and to better take time. Project ni ya edruba bia obansa bonshire ni duba bia na ya kono ni esebi duba bi nso a beba fam kakra na project manya time am dia meba mamperimfo to boil mo tiase se behye na ade bia wo hye no ehia time etenu a enoguso orientu e Chelsea fana hodwe trophy wi sesia na asem maka chewi ode ato adwim am pay on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live, Oyerepa radio, Oyerepa and Promise Sports, Oyerepa and Promise Sports. Nina, Facebook pages and a peukwa show no etaho na abusia Demetini Pep Guardiola at the Atuja no Kenya ni plus no improvement. Amate Madrid lose no atomachi a concentration a gamer amani Newcastle United abonso and what team or the Atuja say open bakwa afi amwo English Premier League num na amomotimbo also amomotimbo e kona ni mu a untimi enyi Newcastle United and film Bruno Guimaraes and afi Alexander Isak num aduma abusiam womo bono wasro and it is going to be a difficult game about tough game at the amount for the and what team Namenko Andoni Ariola na suya na manager as a fans was a man for the man no Andoni Ariola man from Fasa fans na emano on himself Bournemouth one of the world coach team our Premier League num Masa, Papa Neba Juma, now so still Diamete, some penning for any ni control John come out, Metsa clubs maybe, Edun come out, say, Sir Antoni Ariola, 42-year-old, Abusiam, I intend the final year of contract. Our Bournemouth, now there's a Bournemouth funnel, and I think come out, Metsa other clubs no at the church, and we think come on so noir, and I may who Dean Hoysen. Na Dean Hoysen or a defender Emma Bournemouth for Demetri Chese club say Dean Hoysen Tino and some ketwa na 60 million euros metese anom release crosser the Spanish center back and also the calmness the passing the interceptions the duels exceptional and Dean Hoysen Nesma or the Tuga and now pay Alexander Isak say on one kind of beer say Newcastle United on Codim come out say I me per Champions League club about me per some couple Liverpool one sans no cry on come beer oh baby na Alexander Isak a fantastic player Newcastle United unbelievable dangerous and you Pep Guardiola and pay about could say Pep a conference so describe Alexander Isak say a fantastic now describing Newcastle United team they say a dangerous Pep Guardiola.
On the first season, second season, the numbers was really good, but maybe it was not in the consistency that this season have proven in Isaac and every season by season. I knew it a little bit because I follow, for obvious reasons, the Spanish league, and Real Sociedad was already the impact start to do it, and he proved for the, when he can run and the finishing, and he's a fantastic player.
And I know I Pep Guardiola on Alexander Isak, and I play yet at him or say Manwa Akanti adaptano abu about 8 to 10 weeks. Na yentia Pep confirmation.
Surgery on Saturday, 8-10 weeks out.
What is the injury?
Abductor, I think so. We wish the best recovery from Manu for Speedy, because the effort that he has done this season have been unbelievable, because him and Nathan as well played in difficult conditions, not being on top, and to have the team in an emergency position that we had in lack of players in that positions, and at the end the body said enough is enough.
I know I Pep Guardiola Nsema ati atuja Professor Asevenga and ati atuja se empempede area say the best player Muhammad Salah Gali or say ni 8 and a longevity our Liverpool still season by season improving, scoring goals and for English Premier League afi and elite goalkeeper and slot and atuja say I was in the plus ni bia eto much na fe concentration etime akọ ada matches so Merseyside derby no dey see bia esiatwam I was am movie on and yensema urano etutwam na on Mosala and slot there to just say one of the exciting players to coach say on in the year Juma on bebre and so by catching Mosala say onya no pattern so no ye at the amount now expecting more afi Mosala ho or say Mosala capabilities no obetim ashe over 30 goals in the English Premier League afi and slot then some Unai Emery and I branded the Premier League fixture list as unfair. Unai Emery, Aston Villa manager say Premier League stadium musi ya munema and the fixtures na musi shano unfair. Only say nanka amane Liverpool our game. No was saying Toja match 15th and I was saying Kasa game no etimi Toja Nansom Peninforce game no Amatu at the Asha Dafofro and Noma Urano Waja and then somebody to him and now on play na and slot at a lot of response etimi Abba and slot manager Emma Liverpool na and slot na no Merseyside derby and some see Nima Pia see Nina or the Toja and see and play you better and slot Nesma or the Tuja.
I think what happened was that the last the extra time intentional 5 minutes that were ended up being 8. There happened a lot, and the emotions got the better of me. And if I could do that differently, if I look back at it, I would love to do it differently. I'm hoping to do it differently next time as well. But what has exactly been said or what has happened, I just told you there's an ongoing process, and I don't want to disturb that.
I'm a play, also at the few David Moyes, or in SMP, and Atuja David Moyes on Merseyside derby, your boy, you see, and of a weekend, he said, you'll see games, Nina, or the Hunsem Atuja play.
Yeah, so we were having a great camp in Dubai, recharging, training, having some time off and connecting.
He's fine, I said after the game, and I still remain the same. I says, I was disappointed that he got himself sent off, and the club will look at the situation as we go along, his situation here. But look, it was an emotional night. It was a game where everybody was involved in it. We're playing against a really good Liverpool team at the moment. As I've mentioned, probably the best in Europe, probably the best certainly the best in our country at the moment. And we had to do as good a job as we could in Liverpool to get a result, and we just about got there on the night. So it was an emotional night for everybody. And I actually feel a bit for Arne Slot, because this is the sort of thing which, when I was a younger manager, I was always getting involved in heated things. So and it also tells me a little bit that he cares a lot about his club and he's fighting for his players. So, you know, everybody has to do what they do, and he was doing that for his team.
Enti ano aye David Moyes Rinsma oti atudwa anopay yanko Italy Kawoka and the atudwa se okopiemo ewo Italy ni AC Milan to be precise and Ukraine say or happy man no crane say and you koye at the man sa our dear ones Sam Lauren Goodman and neighbor Timothy Macau Sunday now they to the now about football Adriania Odie our Italy a great after fans no have been excellent I know a Kawoka Ninsaba or the Atuja Napoli coach Antonio Conte and the Atuja say on your club or the best squad Serie A afe okamo biate satni team no epesa amoje afi Serie A na a lot of improvement and here if ni players no Juventus ade atuja sa ida David Hanko anansa Renato Vega embako and ambesan wo mumtimi san players na emfa emom Juventus asoye and medagina anopay Randa Kolo Mwani Demete etem Randa Kolo Mwani empenifo pesa omiye permanent only say a Paris Saint-Germain player obo loan na ni loan na obo no deba etim some perform ye dombe bia say ombe deal permanent na canon year this a player ema Juventus afi wabo most of their matches metisa manager Thiago Motta a plan say obetimi amano mrekakra na wagina home eno aye canon year this ni latest and ye de atuka and na ano play few na yako Germany na Zabi Alonso oye manager emba buy all for Leverkusen and na Leverkusen and Bayern Munich and Ibon or their tuka say game no and you know and everybody decided to discuss to know a very difficult game number the team no are ready Vincent Company a head coach Emma Bayern Munich or say we spread a tough battle a high quality game and na the boys no Champions League against Celtic amutin kunim as a fatigue kakao America via Koso or believe against Leverkusen about there number unbeaten afi I was amutin atwaso Jama Musiala I stand a new contract na Andra the Kansan Sabino at show say oh few or no Bayern Munich and fear na nyante so I stand a contract I'm Bayern Munich or you know and I atwaso say Ukrainian no opesa oje trophies and your trophy opesa oje crew outdoor with Bayern Munich na ya do demako ni Willis Cross no Willis Cross and done so $183 million say opesa auto Jama Musiala efi Bayern Munich this is $183 million and sample and on sa etime akana ya don sem ejaw anopay Bayern Munich baby ansesa amutem Manuel Neuer abata goal post num Upamecano Conrad Lima Stanisic Kim and Upamecano number 5 from Finfi abaya Chemic afe Pavlovic na Jama Musiala Olise Leroy Sonny Hurricane among and likely so Ambastate etia on Leverkusen ya don't sem ejaw another play Alonso or say Florian Vit and after Jama Musiala only two of the best players we are here okay Jama Musiala and Florian Vita and Pimpin Kodana ambabonutimi quality and fan film Yakov France and Monaco manager Eti Huta and I say Paris Saint-Germain are capable of winning the Champions League. I say okay Adena Amuya Afi with Usman Dembele with Bakola with Vitinha Niamana Amuya Nafina betting at the Champions League Amano Aye and what the Olympic Dramasa midfielder Pierre Emile Hoibier and they two just said the team no a lot of improvement no here Roberto Di Zeppi Eba Juma I was a manager na fe omutimi ya more Jomo ya no ono o believe say ombetima ya chance and you sma run at the etu na bill Ben Taleb what him fear sa onim say owura yi ekokonya akoma ho nsɛm ɛma for some time na ɔmɔbɔ ɛne adeadeɛ a na 5 solid game ɛna ɔkɔbɔɔyɛ a ɛde saa nsɛm nyinaa baeɛ ɛno ɛne mpanimfoɔ sɛsɛsɛ deɛ ho ayɛ den na bill bentaleb wobɛtumi asi akan ama nneɛma nyinaa ɛtumi akɔyɛ nti on this note live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Yakwaya Yaba, weekend edition of today's sports. Abusha, Yaren Kofun Closing Seminar, Asia, now face showroom at Twaso on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. On Oyerepa TV. Now, Philibia, at me at Twasu Edia Chamuna, at the taxi drivers at Moshe and Namute, and now I'm pay Mamma Damum Pem, na mo enjoy show no Musa Mashrima this year, Yamamoyako, and Mosede. Now, Yadamunina Mase, Sir Rikino, Mutabedua, offer any team no, and the Kanina at Twasu.
But I say sports lawyer, Babaisa, na Odian Abedru 8-12. Saturday, Jumano, and you better welcome, papa. Okay, I say good morning, fantastic sports crew. Please, today is my birthday, so wish me well. Watching the show live from Asante Agona, Kweku Banga, Kweku, Yema Awodapa, Radinka, na Afisa Seno Fradum, Eko Adum. Kwame Adumako watching the show live inside Ashtown. Good morning, Tino. May Nanapolis so rest in perfect peace. Nedia Wade Abba Enono. Francis Ofori was good. Francis Yadase. Jenny and Payna watch here. Philippu Kwabre Kasim was a Tino. Good morning. Wishing Manchester United the best of luck in their tomorrow's game against Tottenham Hotspur. Greetings to Father One, Cantona, my daughter, Frimpon Manson, Chan Phyllis, and my mother, Auntie Mary of Jeninso, Philippu, Kwabrika save the message and pay on also Eddie Abrayan. Coffee, Dignity was really enjoying the show. Yes, good morning. Coffee, Yadasi, and pay so. Wajani ania oni show no edi bom enne anopay so mame emram ho na wotwiri mu nyina de wo pɛ sɛ oka na wantumi anya konya anka me bia homa na tum edi amamo on 0322 494 401 0322 494 771 0322 494 401 0322 494 771 Bon Bemina Beshe na yintie amanfo so adwenkyerɛ kakra na yemfa enono emfa ensi eho enomo. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Clementino.
Mini ambacho udin.
That's what I'm going to something. Make a second at the moment.
Yo, kojo.
Clementino, now actually, the non person make a man out and say, you know, na Sadi, you know, a cost watch it. Na I am was in the same, the person in this as a man, let me aboa. So DNT na kotoko titu bro for ase anibra teams na bi tia kotoko no enye se fraud no so as a supporters no me dwene ho a me ntiase e timpani fo nye hwehwe pa bi ka won tembi o ha as o kan radio so a air enye yi bibi shase nti e besre timpani fo nye investigation think deep me entra ni no ma wo bla ko nan kasa me hu se yina ni pa ba ko ya kanfo ya kan se ya kasa na sese
okay
ya nya tanfo
matimini
ya besre
mo bi sumra bi wadaro ma ya da sepa no pay e wo adwenkyerɛ no hello, good morning.
Morning.
Mini ambacho udin.
Pacho ye frame kisi o say upuku.
About wadaro ma ya na wa ma ne so no obi atimi enjoy why.
but within the case you say upuku.
Okay. My way.
Because I feel atafwa.
Yo.
But weekend so you can meeting I can say sorry and I can interest say asanti ko to konko ko we have for sorry no me and I can say you go okay.
Hello, Minia. Madam Yo.
Okay.
Yo, Nyamisha, Yamfa, next one. Ahomano eso. 0322 494 401 0322 494 771. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Clementino.
Papa na say.
Yami adumo mfacho na aswe.
Wadi adumi anso ho ye pa.
Akosimi.
Yo.
Lilia Santa memwachi anope ne ma feden so. Otokofo nyina esi ye ntimi nwura mu. Ye ma ye nyina ye ho hyeden. Senya mi nua mema na beka no. Agro na ye nyina ye kodi. Me na no baba yi se ma commentary na ntokwa ekosu nyina. Mi ti ama kule so huje. Ase be wi akire koba ne sa no. Enti ye srempa nifo no. Wo mo hwe no mo ka ho asem. E ma ye mpa na se ye kodi agro na se ntokwa beba na ewu abesi mu die. Enyefe.
Yo.
Into your throw, Momo for 90 for my empire.
That's a sister Chris. Mamina birthday wishy. Happy birthday. Born call Eddie Ama Audrey Frimpon. Audrey Frimpon. Oko school, our jazz community school, Santa say birthday wishy Efree Omame Jennifer and Ejebre. I wish Audrey Frimpon. Special birthday say Radede Afe Eddie Aka Unfio. Enti yanyane sa na yemfa eno ento aso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Clementino.
Mini ambacho udin.
Ya thank you the cipher Accra.
Yo, mami nti we chama.
Yo, Clementino mi so adia na watchi a course o good year mu sama e mani dia pa ya you represent here. Court a grant ne say we betimi aye sport court akwete na adistage no. That was someone sabe anas ene nko for every tone so abandon from football. We share that the you represent every football could do here. Na say wasaba football no mu a ana onya akwanya so be play football na na trese omla na ni nimu dia owo de boama Ghana football ana say black star na your call akansi a you do kunim your boy umode e World Cup any Africa Nations Cup ni na no one time family and after so Nura abia two poli e wo you know being a bono one mo no that's a matter de ni studio and na kotoko supporters yen kan won say e wo mu say ya hwere abia e super wo sombu nipa wo sombu mai e poli de and so football de yen tumi ka say ye mo yen tumi ka say ye mo football de lebo because so hwe pika ye dia to players any afibra ya ma omo ne ke ka say ye nipa ewu ewo football mu ti je football no ba e be ha ye be I was here channel I was here na emrado ni ejina emrana no so de be ya supporters ga kuma e be to mo yem junior
me da se pa bon minim say birthday wish no aye kado afato soma me na yenhwe eno emfam free eho ema me okay mama hwase we gina eso a hello good morning
darling boy Clementino
yeah mini ambacho udin
apato na ni ku tu
okay you ambacho minti we
and so Oyerepa for me mo mabaka so ma sama good sport na me cha boss o ku tia na darling boy and the dem pass the kapa ho ye wa kekian so oba la ka se has a book and as I think of Gonya big club or God had you so onu mo ka say dem do mo nya big club na think say e kasa e enya kasa ho to e ka ye ga na yi e jani dia ga na obi ka o ji ti ga na football so obi wa no kasa kasa ti ko ho a se ko oni ni se dem do nya big club na think say e se pata e ye wa ke jani do ga na obi ni so on ti ti da so wa ti ase oh what abi ga pa no ba saba so wa pa on ti ti da ati ba dia en perfo mo kasa aya mo kasa na wonte na ko Italia 18 land set the obo na stadium Oh, and I'll call in as a man you were dealing at or Shako League of top 9. But I don't think that Manchester in a big club or England or and she got on her here, oh, fire change. The Obuka 10 years Colombian League cry, Darren Ball, Obagana High, still, but one has a the top club of Mogana.
Matiminia.
Respect them all. What you are saying, you always talk about respect the young Momo. There you are, Bureto, young Kaja got a police war, Eva Dampale. That with an acquaintance, you know, and so that when you know, what you are planning in France and one. The Munim Lana in and what about that Nabato?
But that's it, Minia, Mama, on your Quanamo, Mobinso, and can be one only be a boca. Hello, good morning.
Clementino, the darling boy, good morning.
Yeah, Minia Bachodin.
Eric Malfini, Bocodia.
Oh, Yamiadum, Boko, Ashama, Bocodia.
Yamiadum.
You, Eric Mintiway.
My partner, not the American supporter, Mancasa as a footballer. Yapa Packet Yahin, not some now kind. Oh, the Panicho, so a second of one hat. Omo Ebrene Tremu Mudi, a infant say, or more 18 1 year. Said you are not so new the end of or not so deep. One cat as them. One cat as them. Excuse me, so men have seen yet what of one house in a phone you. A Conano will be wait yet, not one with Tim Pana. Clementino, there were any penny I see a brew on crying on. What is what the end person? Gia the phone in Namunkra, and the catcher say, way, idea to play a quick to find. Program who young on any number here. Unam social media now waiting for baby. Nipana will be your own young. Share, but who near maybe. Some are not even Kotokona penny do of Anna Kotoko bar, or don't put you only back and you would not tell you Kotoko place in the banner, but the wood. Since then you move you. Baby, a poor lady and find them for 4 action for 5 years football. Kakotoko for Africa and for Fubu Poli. Get know why you hand Ibida. Nobody had the actual to be a Indian to make a black time, a board, yeah, and Capenino for Ghana. That's a punching or them. But the Nibla brew was up, pulling your mouth on you only more because maybe I can't put your car. You never be angry. I don't know if you want to have a one team for baby that I want to what of one has less or more who play about what on the bed almost bear 1 million. Mate, Eric,
you.
The butcher and you go.
Yamisha, Eric, and Anope, Mama, too bad went to me, and so happy birthday, Echo Eddie Ama Audrey Frimpon, Oko School, Ewa Jazz Community School, Santasi Jazz Community School, Santasi, Mama Jennifer, and I say, Yamisha Neba Audrey Frimpon, special birthday, and Anope. Hello, good morning. On to me, and so 0322 494 401 0322 494 771. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yes. Hello.
Minia Pacho, Oahomanaso.
Clementino, the darling boy.
Minia.
Adangoma saying Nana in term of penny or tosumi, no fat crop poison after no demase and
okay.
But you now to cry. Come back a crank.
Minia, Jina Mayana, line Munyo.
Okay, so we have clear.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hello? Okay, they make and and no, or more about or Mocasa or Mocaho, said the Beya, and they assume any abotoyamo, a beba, a Ghana football. You say you're not showing them quite, yeah, in Nayadi, out there, name Mono. Said the Beya pains, a big free nipemo, Ama and Yamaya Kamano. I just almost got almost the same year, not security in some. Who is near or Muyana will be a stadium or day any day any Ahoka and the stadium. So they are Saturday to maybe Sibium. Now, I have Tetiahan Penmura on what the football at theatre, and I may expect it to be out. I've the casa in some way. I don't want to insult him into minute at my opinion. Name Mono, a young Momocasa Honte, Nagana, no Yanka, home football, now I'm going to could dear. The Munia Juma or boys in it.
But I say, Minia, Yame in Shroud. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
About your Udin.
The very Koku watching, make us a free contingency. Nation Sports Stadium. No, I think I say can come to Sanity. And a book for the Clementino myself. A book for Nala, Ukomukoma. Omo Musakam. And your group, your new need from the term Goma, the key. The dear Bukubia, we have group for Lydia. Said the movie as anti 14 minutes like nations. And this are if you know. The time of movement, the time the week and the Yokobo was it. The tempo. And when you realize that the work move for type me, or me to care for Ankasa. I wasn't yes, I show what's them. Now the 15 so the Kumu album is a one first of the moment of Bobola can be given to you. Come to me, John, Miss the Castle of the University. If you want at the phone crowd, you are not said you move. Yet, because it's a balism. Or you look at balism power, who was at the phone.
Minia facha me na yemfa wo de no ensi aha na memfa we nyame last caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
About your din.
Usu Asafo.
Yo, Usu, maminti right.
Pull out some nearby. Obana the moment to baby.
Obabea.
Because normal. Police nearby no, but some. Because a marriage, no more delay. Normally, you they are different people. A man, women say they are negative from war. Now, touch your idea. Gabea and Kamumi Kwamian and Kono Lebura or no Abetin of Wasi or Kafam Mome Kwan and Kafon Treno. Because this is not the first time or yes, I am. Tambia Sakotokwa Samba, and was said you will be Beka. Obekano tam bia kotokwa sembe be bia techian on kasem papa bia mfakoto tinga momme yakwane yen kafo nkyere no pa mo ntine enko no widim mini ani nyame nya adwuma
jo da se mini ya yenyina ne so na yemfa eno ensi ewa ha na yemeto aso from this side. Okay, Zaka Kwaba.
I think I'm just so. Oh, the madam, be fine. Be fine. So, also be fine there. Oh, yeah, I'm very busy weekend once again. Our Europe now. Started from the German Bundesliga. There's one big game over the weekend. Because in the Bundesliga between the league leaders and the second place team. Interestingly, this year the contrasting form as compared to the Leverkusen in the last season. Bayern have 54 points so far in the Bundesliga, and about for Leverkusen so 46 points. And I think 8 points different. Bayern and Leverkusen difference 8 points. Now, Tino. Sir, 54 points now. Bayern Munich. The reason why this game may rope in coach Vincent Company of Bayern Munich now. We are seeing at least, even though a smooth run because you see ups and downs along the way. They've lost some games. Be out on TRC. Men were looking at with the squad that they have, and to compare the others now. I think Abianca games with Leverkusen and ABR games with Dortmund. And I think it's so difficult for Bayern Munich. But we've seen Bayern Munich at least struggle along the way in games. We are not Ubia and expect to say Bayern Munich will struggle. Our side games in the Bundesliga. One of them Air Mainz 05 shown by 2 goals to 1. Bundesliga anymore. I think it raises a lot of questions as to the kind of job that if anything Vision Company and so money corner. But Tino, the 54 points on in the last 9 seasons, only in 2015-2016, Omunya 56 points. Then in 2013-2014, Omunya 59 points. And at this stage, I bought 21 matches in the Bundesliga. Na Bayern Munich, any manager no more points than what Vision Company is having currently. I have 54 points now. So if you go back to the last 9 campaign in the Bundesliga, the highest points no more at this stage after 21 matches. Now 59 points. Only in 2013, 2014, I think now Pep 14, 15. Yeah, na Pep. It was under Pep Guardiola. And Omunya 59 points after 21 matches. Then in 2015-2016, same under Pep Guardiola, no more 56 points after 21 matches. And you know, a child said, "Oh, Pep Guardiola 2 seasons in 15-16 and 13-14 ni through Clementino. No manager at this stage in the last 9 seasons. And you know, in the last 9 seasons, no one ever take Bayern Munich. We've seen friend saying, the about Chelsea. Friend say, oh, Thomas Tuchel. Abefim Eko. Then can Hansi Flick. Abefim and also Oko. Omunyina Abefim and the amount Hansi Flick then here in say, oh no, no, Champions League. So, and upon Flick's dominance. And the Flick ye no Flick Entimianje, then the current Germany coach, yes, Nagelsmann, on the best CD FN is Hansi Flick, and so Uncle Ye, and Tino in the last 9 seasons, managers now Mabafa Bayern Munich, nobody at this stage, only Pep Guardiola seen China 1 more points than what Vision Company Bayern Munich at this stage at 54 points at this stage, And the China was said he has done a very good job. Tino, the amount at least company I had here, sir, title winning Bao for the Kusin season last season. Unse Omodia some last season no. As at this stage, now Xavi Alonso no 55 points for Bao for the Kusin, and only 1 point better than what a friend is company in your Edem like. Eddie Hammer is saying Bayern Munich at this stage, and he has done a very good job. I think I hear something that is incredible. A big game. Alonso is unbeaten in his last 5 matches as a manager against Bayern Munich. Tino, last 5 how about against Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich against Xavi Alonso, and he across all competition. As at this stage, I said they are unbeaten across all competition, also in 19 matches in the Bundesliga. If you pick a match here, because we now offer a form in the Bundesliga, Xavi Alonso's Bayer 04 Leverkusen are unbeaten in their last 19 matches. And again, he is also unbeaten in his last 5 games against Bayern Munich. A child say at least in terms of form wise, yeah, they are OBE part. The best attacking team in the Bundesliga is Bayern Munich, or match 65 goals so far. 65 goals on a match. Then the second best attacking team is Bayer for Leverkusen, or match 49 goals. And everything points out to the best 2 teams in the Bundesliga in Asia. In terms of unbeaten run, goals scored, points accumulated. Bibia air pointing to one thing. Say, these are the 2 best teams in the Bundesliga. And it's 5:30 p.m. And so I will buy for the Leverkusen Chrome. It's going to be a very interesting game, tight one. But based on how recently Leverkusen at it in the first leg, say make the game ended in a draw 1-1. Leverkusen called Bayern Munich. I'm gonna share first goal. Then Bayern Munich fought back to equalize money 1-1. Who is this? I'm not sure. Oh, dear people, car. I'm a Leverkusen question Bayern Munich 1-0. Allianz Arena. So already they've met twice. One in the league, which ended 1-1. A friend is saying Allianz Arena. Then at the same venue in the DFB Poker, Leverkusen question 1-0. And in terms of form wise, this season, Leverkusen have been better than Bayern Munich in terms of meetings. Even though overall league in India, Bayern Munich is the best team. Leverkusen for no abo a lot of draws biya. Amo akete because if team ako yabo Tino yabo only 22 matches in the 21 matches in the Bundesliga. Leverkusen ako 19 matches unbeaten. Follow If the test most points no ma drop no. Draw no my boy. Ombo draw against Leipzig. Ombo 2-2 against Leipzig. Ombo 1-1 against Bochum. Ombo 0-0 against Leverkusen. Ombo 2-2 against Werder Bremen. And Ombo 2-2 against Holstein. Their problem is that even though Omako 19 matches unbeaten, because you know say Obi you about 21 matches Bundesliga no Obi ako 19 unbeaten na say nanka a very good run. But they are trailing Bayern Munich 9 points because Omabo draw na adroso in the Bayern Leverkusen season na omo and then at Bayern Leverkusen for fee based on our current form our against Bayern Munich and what they are doing so far in the Bundesliga. On the safer side, no, both go both team. Leverkusen will score, Bayern Munich will score. But if you want to take the risk, now, go for 2-1 win for Bayern for Leverkusen. And yeah, they will lose that game at home against Bayern Munich. It was a game in the because you know, some will risk hard. Now, also the boy now they call 2-1 win for Leverkusen against Bayern Munich. But on the safer side, go both team for two teams in now. Ubetimi aya na bibia akoyie enso e dia mo yenra Italian Serie A na mutino. There's one big game Italian Serie A na Lazio at home to Napoli. Tino over league table na Udine ekoya awasem last weekend ene Napoli ekobodo ewo Diego Armando Maradona onko bo 1-1 enti sa do na mo boy no couple with Inter Milan win munyaye over the weekend and so no ama Tino now points build up no first Napoli 55 points, Inter Milan second 54 points, Atalanta third 50 points, and Lazio fourth with 45 points. And then if you pick Lazio and Napoli, points difference 10 45 against 55, and 10 points difference between Lazio and Bobo from Napoli. And Tino omo ene Asia and so Italian Serie A nemo. Na adeba kwa Antonio Conte. Tino why ya air sonko? Aye away games against the big guys in the Italian Serie A. Okobo 1-1 with Roma. Wakwashe Napoli 3-2 this season in the Italian Serie A. Wakwashe Fiorentina 3-0 this season in the Italian Serie A. Wakwashe Torino 1-0 away. Only Inter Milan abo 1-1 away. Wakwashe AC Milan 2-0 away. And Wakobo 0-0 with Juventus away. And so far the big guys, no team being washe Antonio Conte's Napoli on the road. And they are meeting Lazio also on the road. Lazio, yes, are having a very good season because fourth with 45 points and you're bad. But in recent home games of Mabo Tino, last 6 home games. So last 5 home games in the Italian Serie A, they lost at home 2-1 to Fiorentina. Como ebo 1-1. Atalanta ebo 1-1. And Inter Milan ekosho almost 6-0. Tino, Lazio are not having a very good run at home because say a team like Lazio who are 4th on the league log, about 5 in the last 5 league home games. Or really just one. That was 5-1 against Monza, who are bottom on the league. It's either a defeat or draw. It tells you in recent matches at home, Lazio are not performing. And with how Napoli have performed this season on the road, young call for double chance for Napoli. But I think if Antonio Conte's Napoli win the game by 2-1 against Lazio, it was a game. Mutianko for 2-1 win for Napoli at West. Double chance win or draw for Napoli, but Napoli is not going to lose that game against Lazio. It was a match now. Another big game. Italian Serie A. Juventus at home to Inter Milan. And this weekend, I think the spotlight, Serie A because at least 2 big games. Lazio against Napoli. Then another one that is Juventus against Inter Milan. We any for the Derby Italia. Say Italy Honkasa. Yes, we have the Derby della Madonnina, which is AC Milan against Inter Milan. But when a Derby Italia Honkasa, Juventus versus Inter Milan. Tino, these teams, in terms of titles, any BBR, offer how dominant these teams have been in the Italian Serie A. Yes, Juve have won the most titles, followed by Inter Milan, then AC Milan. And the two big teams. You fight Europe and Milan into the party. But these are only the Italian Serie A. Italian Serie A now. These are the two big guys in the Italian Serie A.
Juve
and Inter Milan. Oko Abontia and AC Milan boom. By a bano Serie A, these are the two big guys in the Italian Serie A. And I'm watching now a big game. Juventus versus Inter Milan. Tino Juve season no idea kakra. Unse until Napoli show mu 2-1. Now Omako the season no be answer mo. But not draw na Dawson because I'm saying what about draw more better 13-14 draw. Don't game this season. It's not drawn na Dawson. But na idea for teams to beat them until Napoli beat them by 2-1. Juve have won their last 3 games in all competition. 2 in the Italian Serie A, then 1 in the Champions League. I almost share PSG by 2-1. Inter Milan, a surprising scoreline before Fiorentina 3-0 in an outstanding game and not Amobo before they recover to beat Inter Milan. Sorry, Fiorentina by 2-1 once again. It's a bad match, Ochina. A game that these two teams are going in with Juve 5th on the league level 43 points and Inter Milan. Are there airborne Milan? They say they will play Juventus knowing what have happened to Napoli. Because Napoli airborne there, then Inter Milan plays tomorrow. So whatever happens to Napoli today, Milan will be in the known before they travel to Juventus to go and play that away game against Juventus. So it brings another pressure. If Napoli loses, the pressure is you have to win to go top. Napoli, you have to win to catch up with them. And whatever result comes out today from the Napoli Lazio games, the pressure equal to Inter Milan say they have to get themselves back and also get the results. And so, the first leg, ending in the 4-4. Juve, Echo Milan, Chromonum, no. Echo 4-4 against Inter Milan. Now, based on Juventus from anyhow they played this season, Juve will not lose that game at home. Okay. So defeat at home, they're out. But some Milan, Inter Milan, no, it's another story. A bad game for them to also beat Inter Milan and double chance for Juventus. Now on top because I don't see Juventus losing that game. And Tino, Yambra Premier League in the moon. Now, Yamsha match, maybe Toto na Yam Fancy na Yambrefi. Early kickoff. Leicester and Arsenal. Now, before I remember Leicester and Arsenal, you didn't come to Chelsea, I said it here, say, already manager and say they are not good enough to compete.
What's the squad they always see good enough to?
Yeah. Okay. 2 months ago, Chelsea as a title contenders, back after just this is a team that maybe say now to even get European sport will be difficult because on recent form and idea encouraging. One again, my more graphic be their point average of first 16 games and what they are averaging in their last 9 Premier League games. This is interesting. Tino, say, over Chelsea season now, on first 16 Premier League games, they were averaging 2.1 points per game. 2.1 points per game. And no more averaging. Then, in their last 9 Premier League games, almost averaging 1 point per game. So this is Chelsea season so far. And if team averaging 1 point per game in his last 9 games, Tino, it's a problem. As compared to 2.1. eti eche say based on this chart their points are add up like drastically in their last 9 Premier League games. Things are not working for Chelsea. That is where they are now. And baby, it makes it very difficult. And then, if they can get us, the goals that Chelsea considered last year, and it's a big 18 because if
first goal on G3 defense, yes.
Mitoma goal,
Mitoma goal, yeah.
Classic. You see the first touch. How Oyi, Trevor Chalobah, Efrimu, and the placing. I've seen people trying to say goalkeeper who could have done better. Yes, and yet, I mean, how I will blame the goalkeeper because a baller is a bit much. The keeper is 10, you are a bit much 8. It's that kind of you don't blame goalkeeper. Say then I've seen people also trying to blame Chalobah. If you see the goal very well and how Mitoma Fabo now, a bad thing to blame Chalobah, and just the brilliance of Mitoma, simple. Simple, that's something I said, just the brilliance touch from Mitoma. That is all. Because for breaking Bobo, say, Oshea. Time the ball no we no. Now we're looking at the ball in the air. Then you money from the air, looking at where the ball will land. Tino, Sabona or control here no. All the 10 players as you are. My ball no. I did it. So born be siwo. Now I did. Wa running akofa ball no. And see, let's credit the brilliance of Mitoma. Say, Onya the vision say, let me control the ball in the air. And then let's control no. Because our ball no, the way you control the ball. Again, all the players 5 SUR. Omu control the ball better than like the ball go distance away from them. So all the players 5 SUR. And move 4. That control or control ball ever ran away from him. By the way, he was able to control the ball. Our ball stay on his feet. Trevor Chalobah, everyone on Latino. Let's credit Fence Mitoma for that wonderful touch and that kind of goal now. Otimi Eshe na Emma Omunya sa 1-0 win no. Tino, Chelsea bought the entire 90 minutes without shot on target. On board the entire 90 minutes. One bobo amran for poor mama keeper and no. It tells you the problem Chelsea are facing. I'm not surprised. Coach and I say it is their worst performance under him this season. The Premier League anymore. I told it yesterday. Said, Tino, omu grade A gamer, they can beat any other team in the Premier League. And then we saw them exhibiting that great A performance. Our Premier League anymore. Na wasem. Tino, yambo Chelsea Brighton Abaso for that win now. Omunya no. Leicester against Arsenal. Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 14 Premier League games. Our season we mu. Their last 14 Premier League games. Obi antimi ensure mo. Omabo draw 5 and omo win 9. Tino, Leicester, baby, Leicester day. It tells you something because omo da 17.
Last 3 anymore. I think it was 18 and
yeah.
Meka baby Leicester da.
Omo the 17th on the leg lock. Yeah, the 17th. Omo na we 20 and 18. Yeah, 18 mo. 18, sorry, 18. And omo the 18th on the leg lock. And omo share Arsenal. Latino, this is the top half of the league. Liverpool 57 points, Arsenal 50 points, and just 7 points different. But because no, mommy you see just no go and yet just idea does in your pass 7 points idea does in your pass. And Nottingham Forest and Liverpool 47 points and 10 points different. Tino, Arsenal are going into this game without most of their senior players now, like attackers. dodo ne prepra enti Gabriel Jesus is out injured, Kai Havertz is out injured, Martinelli is out injured, and Bukayo Saka is out injured. Enti senior attackers I want Arsenal ne amako shia no Leicester no Leandro Trossard, Raheem Sterling, and Nwaneri. These are the 3 senior attackers at Arsenal. So possible we are not best starting game ready Arsenal in terms of any more no. Unless Abia Ateta decides to twist and Yamakakra be Abia on trust Raheem Sterling, you know. Now what twisting Yamakakra. But if nothing changes, these are the 3 players that will be leading the attack for Arsenal. Nwaneri on the right side, Raheem Sterling through the middle, maybe a Trossard on the left side. With this attacking, you not get goals in them. Even though Raheem Sterling is a proven goal scorer in terms of Premier League, who find records at Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. What's a goal to do? But about Arsenal, he's struggling to get the form back. Trossard will once in a while give you goals. Nwaneri is adding goals to his games. But so this attack where Ecosia any team here in the Premier League and Leicester. The reason why Arsenal will have hope is team not anybody Leicester. And Leicester are not performing. With this attack, you can squeeze and get a win at the King Power and go. But apart from Abia Leicester and Abia the bottom teams, so what the attack we see any team be up or born who in the Premier League Biana, you will struggle because a bad thing for these attackers to get goals for you. Next match at the match Arsenal away to Chelsea. Raheem Sterling will not play. And Tebeka 2 senior attackers our team. So this is the story of Arsenal going into this weekend and Nami Aduma next weekend against Leicester. Mekaisa first leg on. Okay, now 2-2 until 90+4. And a Wilfred Ndidi Eshe own goal. Emma Arsenal enya 3-2. Then Arsenal had the 4th goal and winning game by 4-2. If wash it Arsenal season now and the first leg they see now, even though Leicester are not performing at home because in their last 4 home games in the Premier League, they lost 3-0 at home to Wolves.
So week 25 Naomi.
Yeah, week 25.
And 26 now. Arsenal West Ham.
After week Arsenal call West Ham.
Say about our mobile win we are Arsenal West Ham.
Oh, okay. Okay, and now I thought that and I think say my if I'm news kakra. Yeah, against Omo boy. Omo Chelsea which because they even play Man United before they play Chelsea. Thanks for that, And the Leicester baby in their last 4 home games, losing Wolves 3-0. Man City 2-0. Crystal Palace 2-0. And Fulham 2-0. This form nanka on reality. They have to lose this game against Arsenal. So what does he? Oh Shana, po kano krepa. Sa form here Leicester women. Now in your former, Arsenal emanating at this point in the season. But Leicester will have hope because once again, attackers now Arsenal at the best game this season a bad then like goals and share any bebre. Goals and one and tell Leicester hope say at least if they are able to defend very well, they can stay in the game. It's about defending very well. If you defend very well, they can stay in the game and get something out of it. Game that I see both to score. Arsenal will score, Leicester will score. If there's going to be a win, I'll tilt towards Arsenal to win by 2-1. But anymore, if the game ends in the 1-1 draw, based on how Arsenal any more at the end, because yes, as I said, as me feel they can win by 2-1, no, but goals on 1 minute. So unless maybe once again they rely on set pieces. Now Gabriel Mone, Saliba Mofin, Eche, about Pembo Nase. But if you are going to rely on Sterling, Nwaneri, and Trossard, a bad day for them to get the goals. if the game ends in 1-1, but if they're going to be a win, I'll go in for Arsenal to win the game by 2-1. And City against Newcastle at home. Newcastle, the winning game will be an Ebelin Frogge, Chelsea in the top 4. Over top 4 now, Chelsea as at currently I'm the 4th on the league log with 43 points. City 41, Newcastle 41. Omunya plus 13 goals. And see whoever win this game will be in the top 4. Newcastle, Chelsea's problem. The rate at which they are conceding goals. In the Premier League this season, City are conceding 35 goals. As Newcastle are conceding 29. City are considered 35 goals. Now the other one say, Oma considered more than Man United, who are 13 on the league log. United are considered 34. City have considered 35. So it tells you the story about City defensively. Pep Guardiola confirms that Akanji is out injured. And then we will not see Akanji. The problems keeps on piling up for Pep Guardiola. Now, Pep Guardiola. In the post-match, you see a coach that frustration has set in. You could see say Onye himself. He was asked about the players' injuries, and then Pep Guardiola started saying, "Say, we're winning 4 Premier League games out of us, or share the echoes in the Premier League. We'll be on a bit my side, or the 100 points at the league, or be to be nebi." Do you know? Now, if what I say, or the number big I said he started saying things that. Does not relate to the question that was asked. Yeah. And I'm saying, Pep Guardiola, Manchester United, and Alex Ferguson. Time now, Omoje, leg to us, Miensa. The last time United won a 2 Miensa, na a 208-209. Omoje 206-207, 207-208, 208-209. Omoje in 2009, the last time, you know. Obiaka said in the Premier League. NCBM. As a then, you can say NCBM because teams are getting stronger. And I say Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Abba, Liverpool, the way teams are getting stronger. As of 2009, the argument was that a NCBM, Tino, when Ferguson won it 3 times in 1999, 2000, 2001, the same thing was said. Say a BNC. Ferguson did it in 2007, 8, 9. Now, Tino, Pep Abedina 24 was a NCBU. And the thing he's forgetting is that as a 2009, you can say team being a bit magic league now to me and say, but obeying at was so event. On all the 100 points, edgy league, you know, Liverpool 99. Who's the thing that is people are forgetting? They say, and they say, on OG 100, no, not the Akanu 80 and 70. Yes, OG 100 points, you know, the closest team are never on only 1 point. And as he league feelings him. It's minimum why Pep will just go in the press post match. No, outside home run, Magic 100 points will be in GBM that Magic 4 times will be in GBM. Forget to say it was 3 and on the bar 4. And I feel, who co no Liverpool had 99. Team Martino with 99 points, then I just want to 100 points in the future. And I think, if you listen to Pep Guardiola, a clear case of someone being frustrated. So with the recent results now, Akosuna Winyano. But against Newcastle at home, I think that even though some kind they are not playing very well, but a game that based on Newcastle last home game against Fulham, Omulu by 2-1. They lost 4-1 also at home to Bournemouth. But away to Man City, Tino, young call for City double chance. I don't trust City very well. So until win or draw for Man City, out of the big game in the Premier League, Tottenham and Manchester United. Big on paper. Because these are the 2 biggest underperforming teams. On paper, there, it's like a big game. Because Tottenham and United neighbor. But over Tottenham at the 14th or 27 points, and United at the 13th or 29 points. They are not performing so far in the Premier League. So it makes it the biggest underperforming teams who are meeting in the Premier League this season. And so, Tino, Tottenham last 7 home matches, Tino Shadio. Omuwini even a game in their last 7 home matches in the Premier League this season. It's switch I was 2-1. Fulham no go 1-1. Chelsea kɔsɔ ɔmo 4-3 Liverpool kɔsɔ ɔmo 6-3 Wolves ɛna ɔmo kɔbɔ 2-2 Newcastle ɛkɔsɔ ɔmo 2-1 ɛna Leicester ɛkɔsɔ ɔmo 2-1 nti wofɔ ɔmo last 7 home matches Latino ɔmo lose to Leicester ɔmo lose to Ipswich ɔmo ne Wolves abɔ draw teams a struggle relegation no ɛnya akɔ hɔ ɛkɔyɛ yi. One thing that Amorim has done is say away games at least as the team performs better on the road than say Omobo at Old Trafford. Yes, similar season on Omunya and in terms of form no Omunya woman and idea and that any encouraging because since Amorim buy Premier League teams in the old drop table no as at when Amorim came only 5 teams penna Amorim in the points as you in the Premier League and it tells you on one solo on said that on adeɛ saa but on no he will pardon because of the team he earned middle of the season bebree free say players nankasa bɔ ne mo ɛnso ɛni nti no he will manage and end the season in the summer improve the team the ɛnɛ yɛ hu deɛ obetumi ɛnso ayɛ hɔ no nti no I don't see United losing that game even though sɛ na meka yɛ no nyama nhyɛ da ɛngyina yɛ but based on Tottenham's form and we are told say Vicario as at training. Madison is training and Udoji is a training. So they have 3 players who are returning from anywhere. So whether he will risk and start them is another matter that we'll discuss. You know, United will not lose this game. We not draw for Manchester United against Tottenham away. And so I want a new Tottenham Sports Stadium.
Me da say like you too. Say.
Yeah, over.
Nyemrem kakra.
Anthony na or the coach to be aba. Say things naturally fall. And things naturally happen when you are happy.
Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony. Zakwa Kopimo Spain.
Yeah.
And the things naturally happened when you are happy. And so when Ijia and your ma koboko, koseni etiena, how do I say? Because the football is a game that your mood play a part in your ability to perform. So modern boni bet me aso eni no. Tibia uwomuno over. Echere pa. Tini o coach bo ha. Owa ahoɔden sɛ oyi wa adwene free brɛ biara a wokɔ mu wɔ abrabom ɛma wotumi gye wo ho di yɛ coach bobɛtumi ama wagye wo ho adi sɛ player na ɔne no kɔbɔ ne mfa no deɛ media na ɛka fa no ɔnya adeɛ nkyɛn wɔyɛ better kyɛn no bon sɛ nkwala ntɔtɔfo wɔ bi nom de akukuduro bi over wobɛtia na kinkiri ɔma kɔ so so I think coach wɛ de bɛtoɔ not that be a year dim come afa players free United and what happens to them no yenya abotrafa de bi mo aka ne de bi say what exactly is happening to players at United, what is happening to the confidence akukuduru a players ni bi before they join United no eyo mu red team na e fa he e be di hu komo eyo of adafofro but no they are say Chelsea fans now started feeling the pain of the Russia-Ukraine war and invasion. I want to say football it was affected kakra, but one of teams are Russia and Ukraine in Tawa come Chelsea because the exit of Roman Abramovich was because of that particular issue we see Russia and Ukraine gusu koso. And yes, over Abramovich style. Na enye something and we are seeing bebre. But one word the other of I was getting them results. And our brother was saying, if it's not broken, you don't fix it. And imagine if Abramovich was still around over me, sure saying say Chelsea are spending over 1 billion. Chelsea problem of Premier League. Oh, a formidable number 9. Period that a year free was Liverpool with Firmino and Manchester City when they were transiting from Aguero to Haaland. That period, no, and Guardiola used the false 9. Yeah. But teams they use the false 9, no, they have elite wingers. The ability to produce goals with ease. So when you check Liverpool, you have Salah. People forget that there was a season, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Before that, Fernando Torres, even Suarez, yeah.
Generally, elite strikers, but me tell why you fancy without an elite striker. There was a season, Salah, Mane, and Aubameyang, energy top scorer in the Premier League. So Liverpool had wingers. So number 9 in points, double digit. They all produce 18 goals. When Manchester City function without a proper centre forward, there was Sterling normal 15. Ubenya Rad Mahrez mo, Ubenya Leroy Sané mo. Double digit. When you don't have an elite number 9. But apart from that, check from United to Arsenal to Chelsea under Jose. United, Bema and the Co, Bema Dwight York, Terry Sheringham, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Arsenal, Dennis Beckham, Thierry Henry, but 10 things around the mouth when it comes to the center forward position. Jose Mourinho he had Didier Drogba to do the job for him. A beast as a center forward. You can trust himself of about 15 goals or more. It's a Lampard mo di bibe soso. Say Joe Combi bibe soso. Say Robin mo di bibe soso. Chelsea is good to go. Even when Ancelotti buy, there was still Drogba. There was Anelka. I'm not for you say Nicolas Anelka the top scorer of Premier League. There was Nicolas Anelka for Chelsea supporting Didier Drogba. After mo fade off, no just say Sabe abiem no, or the Diego Costa ebe share ho. Costa be ma 20 goals no. It's a hazard. Eddie be also from the wings of you are good to go. Antonio Conte beje with his 3-4-3 system. Over. He had Hazard, he had Pedro, but he still had Diego Costa. And also goals in the man. Leicester City Bobejeno, they had Jimmy Vardy, who was scoring. Also about Liverpool bought Suarez. Liverpool bear home this second, they have Suarez. No team out 31 goals in the season. United, Ebeje, after some call off, no. Also within after sharing Hamuko and Dwight York and the Komukoen, they had Rooney, Berbatov, Tevez, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Elite scorers. Timer Berbatov, Tevez, Ronaldo Bekono. I can't Rooney not Danny Welbeck mo support no. Later say Alex Ferguson will say me course na kofa Robin van Persie. Now me mekan we Rooney ho. No mo goals. And the last time United entered the Premier League, Robin van Persie was the top scorer in the Premier League. The function of an elite forward. City best starting process. Best signing Rocky Santa Cruz. Best signing Carlos Tevez. Best signing Shea Adebayo. Best kofa Edin Dzeko. Best fa Balotelli. Best fa Aguero. These were all forwards and not City di be team. Now when City won the league, season now City G in the first league under Roberto Mancini. 4 strikers were used to Aguero, Tevez, Dzeko, Balotelli. And on the last day, Dzeko free bench had a goal against QPR. And the last goal, it was an assist from Balotelli, a goal from Aguero. Now say a City Janis Soy one almost striker, Ellen Haaland. So that is what is accepted in the Premier League. So if we are Chelsea owners, now for about spending over $1.3 billion, now you cannot boast of an elite striker. That means the head is wrong. The direction of your transfers, yare.
Now, is a very coaches now said they are say that 2 minute crowd.
Over signings now, bano. Proper center forward nim. I'm out for if you say Chelsea crown. So that is the mistake, the transfer recruitment policy mistake. No. Chelsea crown after Costa Emreno. Also, I'm going to try Lukaku. I'm going to try Alvaro Morata, Tammy Abraham, Michu Batshuayi. Because the news say center forward in your phone, Penyini baako akwala baako. Ansa na Chelsea be raka have it mu still emfire. So the first thing I say Chelsea pennyfo no hu ne say over Premier League now then
most of the clubs will be over
center forward Arsenal they think they be amount for complaining about Arsenal. The absence of a center forward. So going for the class Jackson, Christopher Nkunku can be your supporting striker, but you need an elite of an elite in here. Katanani chef woni bi. Yes. And it's missing. And we spend this sika we nyina no anya bia. How ho?
Uramu abenya prolific.
Prolific one.
Ginani mu hwa.
Ava. Then you look at Chelsea goalkeeping. Makan wasemwa. You cannot win the Premier League without a matured goalkeeper. Men say mrembe bo bebre. But they wa tenase na hwem. Premier League no. Wo they wa hwem. Now they cut you across. Oh, favorite team. Besides that time, I'm more yard now. I know. From Simon Mignolet to Karius to Alisson. Alisson by then they see you Liverpool. Then they see over. Man City success story started with Joe Hart. Pep Guardiola by and the first attempt. Joe Hart called Claudio Bravo Anfa straight Edison Abedem. Now see and the modern boy started say on teaming consistent. What is happening to Man City? I'm out take and bedem na sitting to me an established goalkeeper or yes solid no. I mean as a doubt woman what is happening to City. That is the Premier that is the Premier League. Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya modern boy. Look at what it's doing for Arsenal. And it's a Chelsea bar. Now Robert Sanchez nedem. Now he is the best and now even when he was taken off, you realize that there be the so on yard and crown a yard here. It means the says can I was spend no the heading of our money on the heading. A waste of money. If Chelsea trying to once I see Chaloba as the center back you want to trust after spending this amount of money, you are trusting a center back of you spend $0 on because you're an academy player. And your mom to toy and motor heading. So Chelsea in common when you are diagnosing it starts from the head. Because Abramovich not talk. But the success rate of Abramovich signings not clear. There was this kind of success rate. Not to say fancy.
Because they remember me enjoy when it's a football department me know I am to goalkeeping and also even a chihonya crown when your goalkeeper to be saving yama a woman with
and you say we goalkeeper in attacking yet. Chelsea actually also come spending you still have to rely on Chaloba academy graduate there. And you Juma Ben am I scan mo the heading of a modi heading. Kai said to Honda because the DNA of Chelsea, you always need a solid defensive midfielder. I ran it through Chelsea history. Makelele, Essien, Mikel Obi. I'm not forcing Mikel Obi no nyadi or my back pass. But there's one thing about back pass. Back pass is used to recycle the ball. So and a defensive midfielder, one of your duties is that of you always have to regain possession. When I catch a ball, no. Some pass here, me best said, me pass here, na born da sukutai. Later, last time at Chelsea G League was Conte. Conte had Matic, Joba United, no, and they had the goal of Conte. Inti only the Kai said to Honomo yard. But when you offer now you go Palmer through, it looks like all the amount of money at Chelsea are spending, there are still positional questions. This is with the administration. Now, me be move off with Chelsea, my main Enzo Maresca. Obi or Chelsea against City who when Chelsea presses City high, Edison call long and assist on the day. Haaland go no. Or call long or bottle the high line of Chelsea and may create a 1v1 situation between a center forward and a defender of Chelsea. In the moment to beat the center forward, yes, there was a poor decision on goalkeeper Fernando Sanchez. Decision to say, free the goal line. But that situation happened when they played against Manchester City. A long pass from the goalkeeper to a center forward, creating a 1v1 situation between a center forward and the defender. And Chelsea press Brighton high, and one pass from the goalkeeper created that similar situation. I 2 or more against Manchester City. So question I baby sound say Enzo Maresca was now from his tactical deficiency. The structure of the team was Yana. The structure no we're working on the structure now. And the answer is no. And the coaching the over, Chelsea won excellent relationship with Italians. From Franco Zola, Eddie Beuremua, the back Carlo Ancelotti, offer Eddie Beuremu, the back Conte, Eddie Beuremba, Mauricio Sarri, Eddie Beurema, Di Matteo. Oh, says coach is 4 way, you know. Sarri Beji Europa League, Di Matteo Beji Champions League, Conte Beji Premier League, Obenya Carlo Ancelotti Beji Premier League, OG FA Cup. It's Chelsea history with Italian managers near. But Enzo Maresca over. Tactically, he's not living up to expectation. You cannot be in the second position in December with hope of even winning the Premier League. Near Ramu February, and your 10 is so bad to the extent that Chelsea fight for the top 4 is even poor. And to Chelsea you're over, Chelsea in common idea, a straw players at Chelsea this cash show more failing to deliver, and also and the manager himself into one tactical issue with the City the end and there is problems and game management. It's not the best. Indeed, Chelsea fans, I think they should embrace themselves for difficult time. Because after 6 transfer windows, if the problem have not been solved, and yes, Chelsea spend your must spend it, yeah. Yes, I predictable 2 years time before they get back to the top of a Jumane Ebedin power. Now let's move on. Of a weekend, it's a Newcastle share Manchester City Newcastle. Manchester City City's inability to protect their lead.
Yeah, exactly. Crowd double chance, and me that believe when they say,
yeah. Sitting to me, bought in Kunimdia Hobine. Afi, Momuntimi.
Will you do crowd to me protect?
Omuntimi, a head in Yamomo.
Okay.
And the matches in the dorsal in the Champions League and in the league. I'd say midweek, Yomu collapse a lead against Real Madrid. Question about saying, can Madrid team you panic defense of PMO ETR but that was not the story. Now at this point, what mean can't say City like what we call Champions League pedigree. They have it now. But what was the point? The game management of Pep Guardiola is quite different. Guardiola now him so sure one and coaches who put say and also one you have the confidence that we're losing the vibes. To the extent that you don't want to be. And that is the story of Manchester City this season. And when you watch Newcastle over, Newcastle play with this kind of energy. It looks like they don't fade off.
Coach so one now first and number of late players need to be protect
players part no. But you see, the management of a coach, how you rotate the players, how you change as against the tactics of your opponent is very, very important.
Yeah, many are just lot to him compared to distant club. Also, first club with Chevy or BMO, I know go to BMO, but when you're bare 70, 80, no, nothing was started. No, protect no,
so against Sporting, City in a share first. Sporting Betis City 4-1. Against PSG, City called 2-0 win lead against PSG, about 4-2. Against Feyenoord, it was 3-0. 15 minutes to end the game. Feyenoord behind 3-3. And against Madrid, at the point it was 2-1. Madrid behind 3-2. That is Manchester City. An untraditional of Pep Guardiola. Almost everything that Guardiola name and fee, it looks like it's not working well for him. But I found him saying, "Ukraine, I did afraid they be the curse of the standard. Curse of the standard. Of a host to show our 40 adverts. I feel you of adverts now drop about 25. We diagram marketers because of our modern mobile phone. Baby, another station who you know. Programmer on also advert was for a 10. And I feel need the move work 12 by a bonabaso. The curse of the standard. And until a messy. Yes, he sees where they're messy who knows so. Maybe I'll be coming a messy. I said 25 goals. Now a hype player be because we 15 goals. Ronaldo and say the Ronaldo same far. But no, I said 20 goals. But a player was 11 edge hype. And the curse of the standard. You would you why your chance, City can still make the top 4. Ava in command different Man City who you know say and your man no. They can still make the top 4 and still qualify to the Champions League. But the case of the City standard, me say, the Premier League not to us for. So we are expecting them say by this time, the community live up in the heading, April to not making the top 4. And until Yama Assembly, who know. And anything as a seminal, I said, dear be a bin cedar. But City can still make the top 4. Newcastle energy no from the bubble. Any confidence I'm ranty and a different thing altogether. City next week Bubble Champions League. And mom divided attention. And life, you need confidence to move. Over your strikers, be the last time I'm in the aqua for dinkum.
30.
Yeah, 30. No, I can't say about Beckwin. I said Beckwin, no, I could do so baby, you bet me a bash. Today I grab Beckwin be say gooby. No, one Casano, do know I want to you see that it's not a chance. But when him say, oh, rap box to do my why any dia, one master into a ball. If you watch Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea, we them nyesa me the question me the example. Otiminya ball bones opo bia pass ya man. Onia kukuduro. But Haaland benya sa ball no. Player be in a good position oba ball.
Salah was hard anyway.
Most are share. A secret so a selfish crime fan ho. He believed that a hoy in his zone. City after losing that game against Madrid, it will definitely affect the confidence of the boys. And when you get confidence issues, you can easily be beaten. I won't be surprised if you offer a baby match and you're Manchester City. Now United. Of United next person is that kind, they are all underperforming. And at the end of the day, anything can happen. But I say with my car about United. Maybe a Debbie met me in your time, pan me with him. But Jose Mourinho can say, you free be investment from the past. Investment from the past. They say, coach, need take you over no. Then over 2 years. A Japadia paying and over 2 assassin or so. The last manager in the Premier League, in the first season of our Premier League was Antonio Conte. After that, all managers of Ombeji League it takes them time, more than 1 season. Now, Conte team number 2, I'm on for if he say, not just say 2 seasons ago the AG League, but the following season, Jose had a bad relationship with the players. And Conte by over 2 Courtois, over 2 Cesar Azpilicueta, over 2 Guy Cahill, over 2 Victor Moses. Yes, Moses had issues. Now Moses now of a Chelsea for no credit on, but he was an investment. He was an investment, not a Chelsea player. Over 2 Matic, because not just a Kofa Matic, over 2 Hazard, over 2 Conte, Diego Costa. So the investment at Conte Betoye our Chelsea over. You can count about 7 starters from time I will buy. Pep Guardiola the 1 season did the following season of the Premier League. But on over 2 investment. Over 2 Aguero. Over 2 David Silva. Over 2 Fernandinho. And successfully, Fernandinho replacing Gareth Barry. Okay, City League no. They had Yaya Toure and Gareth Barry. It's England even no butter king. No about pimpilis me no. Ucha bruta ba no bien. But now Fernandinho about replacing year. Over 2 Otamendi and over 2 Vincent Kompany. These were investment from the past. I know the foundation of Pep Guardiola they are not signing IBC Okoye. At United, I'll repeat it, the investment from the past is not solid enough to help Ruben Amorim give United instant impact. Investment from the past, and you're solid. Saoksha Slaughter, he's on the verge of winning the Premier League. But look at his investment from the past. Of a solid and Anya solid. Alisson solid. Trent solid. Robertson solid. Konate solid. Van Dijk solid. All these players of Amibo Mudi track the adaptation stage. Stage now about for I saw for our cook for now of a way. You took one cranny hotel. San first night and ya brepan or abradia ground to me that. And no cry oh crow back now hotel kekedo. especially of I go crowd kotra dan fufu bi ma we dey agro first be 1 week dan na wuntimi nda and no cry dan keko na imagine obi free England akọ Spain and obi free Ghana ha and okotra France preko pe na kotra England ya turn aboarding obeda sorry dey be on TV so na ebo ni din so investment has not beto you know they've overcome the adaptation ama adapt here we and now system ni o ma fa system ne Salah father da any Luis Diaz in father da McAllister free Brighton and then a father da so most line and afa into where a proper investment from the past but slot to the end of abano up to date over onana and Timmy Mayen who onana na ni mo intano Lisandro Martinez because of injuries unsettled MBA the force e wo team no delete this season and buy of onya adapted Lenny Euro over or a young boy of France and waba England onya settle only United fans didn't come obi abeka cho say Diego Dalon come nyu obi o ya ade che na nkompe na Dalon enye obi o te bench no fane how versatile onye no support Mazuai this season and buy Manuel Ugarte this season and oba onya adapting we Casemiro United for nya nim say ne hunsuo na sa etuhwe investment from the pastor omo a ewo positive remarks kakra for Ruben Amorim Bruno Fernandes you can talk about Garnacho but Garnacho ama 1 season onyan consistent Rashford no so there oba ne nyira nim say ni suba ne nye nti wantimi depend on him waja no kwan so the investment from the past and a solid foundation for Ruben Amorim to build on. So no matter the kind of results they PM in the game against Spurs, dear me person me catch United fans near say over prekope na nyoma sesano coach FN Amorim ain't me yet. Even when they beat Spurs, they should still not think that their team is done. I'll still stand by it. It will take them more than 2 years to get to the level they want to be. Over an advantage for Manchester United. United, Amorim actually say matches are only coaches are, and our teams are so no yard. On the City, Arsenal, Liverpool, with me Koyana, audience Obeshen, but no with me survive. I think he will do the same thing against Spurs this weekend. But even after Swasher Spurs, based on maybe Aminjano, it's still not a clear indication that the job is done and as an instant impact project and starting. United will need transfers. They will need to spend to get Ruben Amorim materials so here to transform the club if Manchester United offer.
Me da say sir Obed edien abafie ama yebehwe ensemo a atodwa na otwi mu medical culture say Francis Yao Frimpong Pole ina otweda no nyame adme ochena ewo Heroes Park na Asante Kotoko egu ahobabo ano so a omugo so eboabo omho enum ena na otwi mu nyina no akoye ya konkransam na Kotoko etie sports minister honorable Kofi Adams ebe wura afikasie mfuru ho enya bre ne Kotoko etumi ehyiaye na yemmo ne nkomo no ba mienu so na kakra na aka no yemfa emra emewie na wahye Kotoko se eyedenia omo di saa nipa bone fosam no omo be ye omo hu adwuma. Okay. Zach, transfer na yungram na mama yenhwe. Say de ne manum sam dada. Good. Na yemo boso emfa emfi ho. Mo asho Kotoko. Ewo se nipa bone fo mu di saa de no. Omo ebeti omo akopem se omo ebenya omo full body na napenkra enso ekan ye se vat no mo tete no edoso na yabetie de opem so ekan ye na yemfa eno emewie. Zach
Tino, I think for Kotoko and has we so clear in their more proposal around Koma FNO on the issue of VAT. So ball yafi easy unko phone share yenye scam free gate process enti kakra ya benya nso no na aban from the gross almost 17.5
na Pinkrakra refers you could be at 3% but
entertainment industry for no timi ekolobi ya na ya teso de amomo so enti when you say we know the problem with the GFA ni the leadership because omuntimi convince aban genti a say omo ya teso mo because ni tumo say obi ani say football afi nko fon hwe bu okroma say enti nka kakra na obenya no so nanka ya tikiti ya nka bebo na kakra na obenya so o de ahwe nkra because listen mo bia ndada no football ehwe nkla pa okroma say o de yamfa ne say at minimum team bia 30 players a omo 18 teams o ana mebo 18 teams ana coaches so ho plus other equipment officers and wine na omunya want you know if you are picking these players, coaches, technical staff and all this you know okay, a huge investment. So at least one way or the other, football is also helping to alleviate unemployment. So at least ebi musu juma
na make ebi num so nya juma
uncle
for anti teams ya mo manya bia mo atuatu
okay nim how these boys so I think say I like say first issue the first one about but I like the fact that kotokodo any has edi omo agim because truth is that aban no say kotoko any has to be so ebi ya na penkra ehia aban pemfo no mo edi nkoma emu edu esen say ket ne odu safo mo no anu amra akwhia yi no na de bia ya ka na kotoko na so mo ntia ase no. Listen, they are bigger than the GFA. The only thing is that you need an association. Omo ne FIFA ne CAF be collaborate na omo you liaise with them after mo sakoko. But in terms of cashier, that kotoko any house who is GFA? And I like the fact that kotoko has Edo Muajim because in this discussion, Tino de Nukro Mpa say so kotokone has Asia by normal discussion about the DNTS 17.5 no so a aban beti o mwasin se o beti gie before no because kotoko omonim any has enim ewo enim nyam asi na gie before no and it's good that omo don ho agim na omo push that course no then we see how this thing will go san make no if these are two big clubs omo omonim ewo enim nyam yes, sin GFF ya omonamo ya sometimes some of them
no mukasa de
I don't want to believe so because some way static ache and omo ya say match committee bi okay ran ya bi na eda no say omo hwe the contribution of football to the end last 2 months and I make Arsenal who contribution to the UK economy. Arsenal Football Club they say it's a club here UK any Spain they know the amount they contribute to the economy. You quite start committee never seen the committee no mumfa assembly amba to bia as to omotina say meetings no the findings they from abani zero and I think that it's good that Harris and Kotoko Edo Muajim and going forward more money is here. I think that an Penkra at least and Togo's combination no Tino a modupa we I say team no when you Ronaldo ni Messi this combo is dangerous. And he said, the combination of Togo and an Penkra I think that very dangerous. Any minister bia Tino Toby and an app in Crano Betina say you are meeting to elaborate on issues. I'm I think that they will listen to them better than this GFA for anything. Let's hope and see they're able to push it. Na anye biano. Yeah, omunya a flat figure be so at least 17.5 in a day. Send the edika ya kaka or on the higher. Let's hope say the ometimi na nyama enso akwankan e dia mom enso e wo ho. Yeah, move from there no. Tino Kofi Adams and yes, son of kind say the ministry no ebe the baby to make sure say whoever is found a friend is saying guilty piano now at least irrespective of the Nipano status no they will at least say who say we assume see we responsible for police death now the punishment will come. Tino me master me tiawa on this issue. Tiawa in the sense so far I like the way Kotoko have handled the police there for now. Listen, another mechanic we are our promise. Police life was Kotoko. The entire life surrounded Kotoko. Until everything ocean life until now Oyerepa solo mudi camera call my no. Mama say Poli BBC Chromo Crampona obi omobusi obi de fompa ojai eduko match na officers ono amumpo no de hompa Poli be jano akọ Kotoko match because the boy the guy's love for Kotoko no na bro mo adwene o mo ntiase so sana on so no tie na onim ti no ade ba kwa na oya na emfe pa aye se Kotoko eko stadium a sane you know ogbo no unfa ni senkura tontun sase na ogbo no ti no se ode Kotoko eko stadium a un se this things no na unique o na microphone tiase unique na unso odibas na nim you see na efe it brings like ho na uhu sade na ebe ofe se support an LED team bass no but no bona kon na so it creates a creative a scene, a creative attention na efe. And I think I like the way Kotoko have managed the situation. No, omasum na omo ekrim. So mama you see esana ema obiano unze at least or some Kotoko obesum obeyi niema so.
Remo Heroes Park omo bo canopies no bibia set nsuai bibia boama na otweda ni die be kama no de omo awie na memfa nto aso se RCC ne community na meeting no omo nsem omo de ama F no omo besan akodi ho enkomo ebiem na onum se nyame adumu a Zak Monday na omo dem no omo asam no mu AD aha very good nti Kotoko aye crowd se omo edi basis eko omo ko biebidi asam no court wo omo high basis free Kumasi akujina ko so entia omo so tie ne se papa no events Ignatius appeloyas base num kukudam could defend enkrofo nti no omo so ni omo so kujina chire den to mo kwa tum se animu ho no na but when you ready omo high basis e free hako
ona bo afa lawyers be num nti omo ko akujina chire no say if court to the ascendant panel odi bima enya baz do odi beko ana lawyer do a obefa you see the point you know say supporters behind card here me free some organize brownfo BLCC for no chama fuzin nko for kra emo mo nko hobi just to see proceedings but it will not change anything
yeso be na no wa say bia na menim de mo tete bibi nti dia but
But will not influence. It will not change anything.
Yeah. Oh, I know you mean, but do you want plan? No. I could be 100% the end back home.
I think that no, say like going there, nobody can stop them. It's within their right. Say, omo yokumomo omo hunipa. Na day na eko court no. Say you have to like yeah court will be. Yokumu hunipa and court will be to be proceedings. And then can problem. But while we will try to advise them and say. They should advise whoever better about it be not to go and create any scene. But say one na wo kwakoti bi na fi no so e do kwakoshim. They shouldn't go.
Na mebo unya konya inside ho.
Better record dynamo. Like you can enter inside. So you could proceedings no be. Until no bet me wurim akotra set the ekoso. But what we are telling them is that nobody should go and create any scene. No, also kunya asem because ukoya omobeja osunyane
we dey me hu asumdwe no mde ko
go sit down na you listen to the proceedings ye we are de be ko bia no na opie na akofo baas na obafie enti enye bad say omokwa kwatie proceedings no ba sana make no the advice we are advising them say nobody should go and create anything me change about papa dogi
yeah
Safi ko nso no oni Ghana o.
Okopi mo hin.
Papa do gafem se o London.
Wow.
Nanse na o so ware nche. Nanse am se nanse boys no unso o kaso bo ware prense o dwane ana no. Nti sa na papa do gi ebe ware nya na o be ifum. O no be ifum. Nti papa do gi o UK ha ana o say I agree with you. Pazak the FA lacks leadership. Ana o say they set up a committee to look at the impact of our football on Ghana's GDP. And it was headed by Randy Abbey. 4 years on, we haven't seen anything from the committee. And Papa against the said, almost set a committee. A year could down for Randy Abbey chairman said, among football, no, what it contributes to Ghana's GDP. Ever seen there? Fum, the film by, and you know. Edu say na ushia ban ne dun koma unti ode dey na kwa watch aban no you have to be able to prove to them say football na ebo no
enyina so ni ya
say ye hwe ni pese efe ni pese na benefit de no wacheche ni nyina na aban I convinced as to why they should reduce etimase ba mo de din basa make I think say the combination of Togbe and Apenkra can do the magic for the clubs in because they go ye ya ko to konkwa ho mu nya na wo benefit
timo amutie mu so na nsen aba fam anya afefo na ye
dabi the combination of an Apenkra and Togbe
said do makoma so no mka so me yankoma
and I think say they should do the right thing and you I think say let's see nyame adma ochina a friend saying a year so ochina be 1 week no and I think say obi abeko akwa support na bibia ayekaba because police life was all about Kotoko and I think it's good Kotoko. Now the good thing is that they have been adopted at least almost school them any problem the aka na aka I think oba no no maame no obia akumbeto ni yim and omunya wakobeto mi say e be depend on the be free court any na abono because
aside ko so munyina no attention no so be
no yeah all about say at least nipa na di sansem money no at least they seek justice for Poli and the family. To him then ebe firu aba ntino let's see what will happen and so now tino so oroku ayade wo siwa kra oroku nsia so na fana treasurer oroku so na treasurer oroku na treasurer no say tino yan we she Ivy Harmony Nana Esuman. Ivy Harmony Nana Esuman. And me had more chana and OD 2 years. Until we in advance, right? And me had more chana and OD 2 years. Nema me Mr. and Mrs. Esuman of Baltimore, Maryland. And I wish you moba Ivy Harmony Nana Esuman. Happy adventure. Saying ebusani na I be and papa no there some so na
say 2 years only mama no want
to omu now and we feel owura ku nsia treasurer Edma Swag.
That's it. We and so happy birthday. Enko Emfa Emma Kwame Azonto Sapon. Kwame Azonto Sapon, aka Awes. Or as a victim, one of the correct guys. I don't know. Birthday wish from Benjamin Uferukwache, Deputy Communications Manager for Nations FC. Was say ne mechanica utwana djuma wona ka homa na pa ne na woda ti Kwame Azonto Sapon aka Awes wo asafu fitem special birthday enko emfama enne anopai se erade de afe aka wonfie eho and a happy birthday Kodiama Audrey Frempon our Jazz Community School Santa say happy birthday to you. Akomia
over. And someone know Nana Pinkra is she a minister? What do you know? I think step in the right direction. Not even before Pole, something Akotoko has been talking about it. It's not Kotoko discuss if there will be very possible come move away from Baba Sports Stadium because of the VAT and the deductions are almost etiomo. Eti Ovamate, we have a course of Okana. Eti say minister, but also no America say me say this is a new minister and a new government. Government, you know, all born to air peg to me, you know, and someone now walker able to reset Ghana. So resetting Ghana, no football cannot be left out. And on one more manifesto, no, I can never be on person. And I think this is a fine opportunity for the clubs, for the FA to get closer to the government and put proposals forward. You see, Yana FA for no. They do yesterday when they say the moment I ban Bemuno, there will be checks and balances. What does it? At the name of Bebramu, and no Muntimi yet. They will prefer some better now say, no more two clubs, no. They are 55, but no moody. Na clubs, no every. At the time, almost said done yet. Oh, I got a point. And you know, it's good so Kotokone has. Paul lady, you find say what the crowd, Aji, actually, Mama teams no. Me feel say Elkoi, say Yami born any more to 2 years, Kotokone has, almost something monumental. Yemfa enkai Poli. Aside they say, be a best set you found to be for the family and the man on it, you know. Me free say a nice opportunity. I was talking to House of Folk, big man be, and he was telling me say they've always been looking for the opportunity to push reforms. Over the reason why is say honorable Vincent Odote na all kinds of man all my natural say Omni Kotoko, they will continue to forge forward to fight for the betterment of your football. No, as you disregard and some non-conformity to a bit of club system and almost try to lure House of Folk to almost side no. And they say, I have something that House of Folk has always been looking for. Too bad they say fire a work poly home. But I have something that omu pushy. Because House of Folk over say that you're too about young say Kobe, I can't even know. Time a type of first one. I am a clear winner. Almost every second, you know. So if there's a clubber, now or my type of idea, then someone is quite winning a House of Folk. All the House of Folk big men, name them Vincent Odote, this they know Nigeria. I just forgotten the name. Frank Nelson Wokolo, among other House of Folk big men, were lobbying for Ket to win. Because they know say Ket is their son. But if I'm telling you, Ket administration, if there's a clubber, I will feel disappointed at House of Folk. Highly disappointed. I don't know.
What the China Ama woman answer to me.
Oh, sir. Ket administration seems like say
into
the Aya Casa.
Okay.
But practically they're virtually doing nothing. You see the point? And I make a say they are enjoying the system because they don't want to get government close. I'm buying so I'm buying checks and balances.
Push it forward for that now.
That's what I said. They might be they'll streamline it. I don't know your situation as it is. Over na omu eluti na omu yedi omu pe na power.
Say if you come crown, move a year, catch on some accounts answer.
On that accounts. So, and then, Anna Brandel, any the football, you to one way I'm committing, it was a camouflage.
Because
you see the point?
Yeah,
and don't you know, it will take the class. And some way, I can so many times. Say, so going to has. On realizing our potential, no size. No, I'm leading a certain crusade. Now, at the end, the every woman. Over the Biabeca. A true baby, I see you didn't go judge the mamma Santimine and then your master sign. So what could you? My father said, and yes, sweet, and idea head. Paula Bussian for would want to hear this. But my father said, what did I judge the mamma Ghana football? You're going to heart. Ghana football. Honestly, I said, oh, Mugina so. And we had a bino body language. A man you're willing. A man you're willing. So they can say the FA and the clubs, no. Ever getting closer to Abano, putting proposals before the government, and have discussions.
And Paula deals not that should be said they can entertain. Yet it is so be beer to me back. Kotokomu omunya onyune statue be an
such because omunya something monumental to for years to come, for the next generation to come and see say a certain kotoko support be not the Kito Kasem. As far as in 1993, near poor acid agu police in Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, kotoko ASEC issue no. And you know Poland be long flavor. Because the body didn't now roy. And you know who kotoko no. On say a warrior, but me surprise. So that na America no. He's kotoko everything kotoko. And he will die for something kotoko. But here, even though kotoko, I don't call much ko but me fan say a situation ever serve Ghana football year. And with any man who put you forward, and no one would go in no. Of let's encourage you. Minister, some of our workers say will be a fund the perpetrators will not be spared no. Of I want to believe we say a welcome news. I'm not here 2 for some worker. A 2 for car coach say. Say who are one thing. Say you couldn't inside, you couldn't outside the stadium. The bottom line is so police are human say almost fish out the anyone who you know. And yet that statement. You see that point? I think it's a someone Makasa Ghana you now welcome the air course no. And we will support it. And I'll urge them. So I'm coming say any money in cannot be done overnight. It will take some a little time. But per assurance I'm from them, especially House of Folk, I cannot. Over me sure say almost be relevant on their effort to push at the end. To the extent that say if it must call for league crowd more. Oh man, you. Over a brand now a studying so hard that no. Now somebody can catch you are invited to a 2-4 pack. The chance go 2-4 pack. And up at 6 o'clock came na chance here. You call it Okes Kifi Club Day. You be celebrating once. Jakobasa you chat him no. Now the chairman. Me yours truly the chairman and vice. Now ya balloto players no. Now you decide game no. You are lot of entertainment. Lot of enjoyment. You free straight. You the better Prague Village. Our Tafo, our Lucy side honor. Prague Village. A honor, you know, a refreshment need be because offer. Now so when okay, your second brunya. Any China, the Basono. It will be twins from members na. I will try for you na the Sika near my back. Bia. Edova, and no more buso. I don't know. But you know, Braho, as a guest of honor. Na for was when you better actually. Actually, you are invited.
I come here, searchy.
Over born and fair even to Sonami improperly. Now, I made a maintain, yes. Now,
oh, but so as you could tell me now,
immediately, Mammy, or that's your friend Susanna Parabia, and then the birthday. Parabia, they had okay. And then the birthday, South Susanna Henkra. Nina, my manager. Na, Capi, in your boom, and Dama, me ask mammy. Na, why are there? Say, Cassa, Nipa Papa. Nipa Papa Bakupa, and that's screen. Yeah, then Papa, Mundos, your Mundos, one fatos, so I'm who here, I mean, who here, whom you have brought TV. Capi, Mammy, Cap, Messiana, Can you be a dear mamma pa? Eh, my food, you have it to be the answer that to be brina. Ejra mami so. Yeah, I just a ma prepare chiripa. Kwalani nyina ono na hwe chiri mami. Oda. Eti mi sure say busuani nyina ade aseda. Ebe ma wo odwuma kese a wo ye. Na eda ase nyame mo ahode na afiwe die. Nyame maska ne nyamo ne ntimi emfa prepare chiri. Aha na bi.
Born again say ye we say Nyaku Lucy otetafo happy birthday emfa ma no. Ti happy birthday e ko dia ma Nyaku Lucy. Nyaku Lucy wono so ete tafo. Nti so no kan na minim say oni ho.
Oni sanka over man first man mienu. No krane ba akopɛ. Ghana football no say sports minister ka say here reset na of our ongoing control. Our national teams are not performing and our league is a disaster. We are playing a league without sponsorship. We are playing a league without proper sponsorship. My main can say TV in some crowd over here, you know. Say no crowd than in same bebre. Oh, born in Shana than in same bebre. It's TV hon semonye, sika semonye. The quality of play of a and the NKye. Na am seeing timi bon with Deuro Yentino. Amana in same bebre. Ye maintain players. Our league me asem. Teams are financially sound to participate in Africa asem fufro. Attendance drop it. Into of because born here reset. I know based on the evidence that and yet of a man for the football yen your my fiscal right to dream over. I had a tiska from players. Their connection with Norgeland. For players ni low, no more turn a big. No more yini low, no more turn a big. Yet me as I de way krumana, yenti minye. Enti of us why a genuine investment in football. You have for the pole and the fan tonche. But the free polling come on kakra. You should be interested in the direction of the bigger institution. I don't want to question whether it is heading towards the right direction. Usika uyi shame no fabenya wadiana. That is the question. Until it's a football for no say bibia e din yankobo ball na be okay. Last week, and I need a discussion say Division 1 Women's League yembo ana yenjai. Omsi ohwinsi nti yembo. Ye wie ne anya 2 cases of violence. Ba akusi wo bono. Oh, na ba akusi wo.
Wanafo.
Cape Coast. Wamnafo. Na ba akusi wo Cape Coast. And yes, I'm a single of you, but I may try say the issue of security and violence, a cut across Ghana, baby. I see a preview. Over. If you read about the Premier League before 1992, cases may be about for a TIA face, no more face view. But Nipa be trans. They decided to see a society and Yoma. You put to a conscious effort to change the narrative. And then, Yoma be drew her. A-League uncle for penny hepa. And then no more be able to say, Yamma no for baby brem. Ava, I'm on a phone bar. Or by no children free the chrome barber hairborn. And that is where we are now. It's our Turkey Premier League now. Madam Anusin. TV right. 3 teams are last in Omuko relegation 9. I was through 10 teams a D 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and downwards. Our the Italians we are. That is the level we must show on your media could do. Yes, Shani a better now, yeah. Over, yeah, sports on some of the kind. But what people should know is that they say you do bra. Over, you're trying to come on your uncle for you. You're trying to come on your uncle for and yeah, pet, see a become on it. But some of your man so many years. Yeah, you man of a engu. Ye trani a kama no nia. Go for wedding. Ibiti. Tis o man yomu di ni ya. There's almost it me a foreigner near the bed 20-30 among. A be kakre 5. A be local stories here we are near pong. If they don't change. And you kakuma jomo a meme of a minto boot. And a mentor ball. But why they be out spending huge amount of money? Yet me top player 200,000 Ghana cedis, top player 1.5 billion. Now to we are of our own what to campaign will be a computer shop and they be auto computers nuguma. Okwa unko bisa say na me toma am no then am dey aba. Na na ba board here, mo spend this car. Mo pese mo ya me te board here spend this car na ekwashi. Okay. Every business is thriving on returns. Football bi mu yenye ska. Ese reset no. Ni aso yenye ska. Enya sa agro na begu o.
But I say Obed. I don't run a boy near the Akanino, Ebeko, Edwada. Lucky Nyako, Ewo Tafo, and Ewa Woda, special birthday, Eko Ediama, Lucky Nyako. I would take Tafo say Eradinam, and I don't so Eddie Afe, Eddie Aka, Wumfi, or you were watching message no Ebay, live, Sanso and Oshimua, Boama entry. Also Linford, Lenton, and also Eddie and Shaka Siema Greece entry. And Anima, Wina no Ewa Kwa break. Kenya say, yes, Simba Madridista, Kunania, Yama Sympathon would dear him who was Zidia, my 7 Hono 2 and Cradibiano, Eddie Freya, and so a joy. The Naji Abua wisdom, a message no, Ebenam, a tree, kama, and Kufiajima, black man, Kufi. Also, a message, Yensa from Accra, quick farm. Daniel Owusu, we had a message, and I mean, in Shroud. And a virgin chief, hey, virgin, now shall I could carry. I'm told catch it, I mean, in Shroud, message in a buyer. Oh boy, Dala, also then by Austin Yoslo, also Odiano, a buyer. And then, you know, this way, na Yemfa Asada, Emfa, Emma from Nonson, a business abri, say, money and Atanase. Na mo enjoy show no dia ka bia no na me adom ne atin komo dwada ye de ebebremo me dimu jamo